Mom. Here. Oh shit, okay. And welcome to Citywide Field here in London, Ontario. My name is Ron Forward. I'm going to be joined shortly by Adam Melrose. We are here live for the London Beefeaters St. Clair Saints opening day here. London with a quick 2-and-out punt at St. Clair with their first possession of the day. Just got a big run from the quarterback. First down for the Saints. 3 to the field, 2 to the boundary. Quarterback is back to pass, taking a shot downfield. Caught by number 10 for the Saints. All the way down there. Big reception down to about the 4 or 5 yard line. First down for St. Clair and goal to go. Big play ability here by the Saints showing here early. Substitution changes for St. Clair. We thank you very much for joining us here on Beefs TV. We will be here all season for regular season games and playoff games as well. St. Clair comes into this game number 3 in this nation. London, number 5. These are the two teams that battled for the Ontario Championship the last 2 years. St. Clair winning them both. Last 3, London won the first one. Inside handoff to number 24. Walk-in touchdown. Saints are on the board early. 11:07 left to go. Touchdown Saints. So a big drive for St. Clair. Moving down the field with relative ease after the first stop from the Beefeaters. Second down. The Saints scrambled around and got enough for a third down and short, or second down and short. The quarterback scrambled for the big first down. We saw the shot play downfield and the run, 6-0. Snap is down, the kick is away, and it is no good. Hit the upright, so no good. 11:07 left to go. Saints jump out to an early 6-0 game lead here in the first quarter. We apologize, we're just having a little bit of technical difficulties on the stream here. We're hoping to get everything fixed up really, really quick here. I will say that St. Clair won the toss, deferred to the second half. London received the ball early. And with a quick 2-and-out. Run for -2 or 3 yards, then a quick pass to Jaeger Horst to slot back. For a gain of 7, brought up the third down and 5. London elected to punt. Second kick here for the Saints. Number 33 is the kicker for St. Clair. Preston Knight is the kicker. Back deep for the Beefeaters, number 13. And I believe 88. Kick is away.
Huge kick from Preston Knight here, Ron.
Welcome to the stream, Adam. Different view for us this year.
It is different. You know what? Hey, we're here on the sidelines. We ended up having to just change up the stream link real quick, just for fun, Ron. Because why would make it easy? Welcome to Beefs TV, our first game of the season. Obviously, it's been an absolutely electric day so far when it comes to power, and lightning, and rain, and all this good stuff, Ron. And here we are on, like you said, different angle for us this year. We're over on the player side. It gets busier at these Beefs games these days, so we're trying to open up a little bit of seating. And let's talk about this play right now, Ron.
Inside handoff to, I believe it's LJ Dyer. No, quarterback keeps the ball. Number 5, actually.
That's going to be Luca Rosiello. Gets all the way up to about the 45-yard line.
That was actually the slot back. So they think the inside zone had the slot back coming across. So a big run there for Rosiello. That was a gentleman that we had last year for the Beefeaters. He had a number of big chunk plays. Good run for a gain of about 15 yards and the first first down of the year.
Absolutely. So at the helm right now, Mr. Ron, Brody Fairbairn. And he's going to give this one. No, he's going to keep it for himself. Take it over to the left side. He's going to come right here to the sideline. Number 16 pushes him out of bounds. We get a tackle, I guess, push. Gadi Kazadi of the Saints pushing him out of bounds. About the 55 here, Coach. Maybe they're getting 53. That's healthy.
Yeah, that was, you know what? This is all started by Carson Douglas on the outside, blocking his butt off. Does a great job of opening that up for the quarterback. That's just a simple read play. Quarterback saw the DN crashing down, pulled it, and went for a run. First down for the Beefeaters. 3 receivers to the field, 1 at the boundary on this side. Little step off screen, quick pass to number 13 over on the far side. He's got enough for a first down as well, so the Beefeaters seem to have settled down a little bit. That was Nick Serengeti.
Absolutely, and Fairbairn just looking pretty comfortable in the pocket there, Coach. You know, he's got a decent amount of blocking. I mean, the Beefs have a lot of returning offensive linemen, if not the entire starting O-line right now. So it's got to be exciting to have all that beef in front of you. Pardon the pun, Coach.
Yeah, well, you know, this is a very, very big offensive and defensive line for both these teams. That's where they make their hay, is along the trenches. Dyers with the carry, gain of a couple on there. Just on the inside power, give them about 3-4 yards on that. I'm going to call it 4, and you have a second down and about 6 here.
Absolutely, Coach. And, you know, the Beefs having a nice little drive. Obviously, I was running around, flipping buttons and switches here during that first drive. So we'll get a little recap on that Saints, first score here, Coach. Obviously, PAT was unsuccessful. 3 to the field here, Coach. 2 to the boundary. And it was a Dyer staying in for protection. Fairbairn's going to look down the field to the boundary. He's got his man. He's got it caught. And I believe that is
again.
84. That's the gentleman from Arkansas, if I'm not mistaken, sir. Carson Douglas. All 6'1", 195 pounds. That's a big load catching the ball running through you, Coach.
So the quarterback is also, I believe, from Arkansas, and I believe that they went to the same school together, high school together in the States, and they came up to London together. So they already have a connection to each other. I'm impressed with his blocking so far as well. He really opened things up on the point of attack on that quarterback run as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Dyer in the backfield. Will take that ball, take it right up the middle, but he's going to get tripped up here. Decent shoestring tackle from number 7 of the Saints. That's Jalen Burnett, Coach.
Yeah, the big, tall, lanky defensive lineman comes right through. Does a great job of tripping him up right off the edge.
Oh,
there.
Just clips it too.
Yeah,
Great job.
You know, this is new turf, so this is something that we haven't talked about this year. New turf here at Citywide, fantastic. But this is the first real game action that we're just seeing on it. I expect to see a little bit of slips and slides until this turf kind of gets worn in a little bit.
Absolutely. But you know what? I've walked this a little bit, and obviously we were here earlier. More on that in a second. Give this one to LJ Dyer. LJ Dyer's going to hit that B gap and get himself a couple of healthy yards here, Coach.
So he's going to be about a third down and about 6 here as we see the field goal team coming on. Braden Brevard is the field goal kicker, somebody that we had with the Mustangs years ago, graduate out of Laurier High School in London.
Yep. I had a good chat with him on Tuesday night. I was here at practice having a chat with the boys. I said, I'm really looking forward to not have to set up a defense against you because this kid's got a leg, Coach. I'm excited to see. So he's going to be kicking here, what, about a 35?
Yeah, about the 35-yard line.
All right, Brevard. Snaps good, ball's down, ball's up, and
it's
wide left. So we're going to get a return here. This is from number 8 of the Saints. Going to get the ball. Oh, no, he's going to keep rumbling. Gets himself to about the 10 here, Coach. That is Ethan Balthazar on the return. So an unfortunate wide field goal here, Coach, and this puts the Saints back on offense.
Yeah, so good return, good deep kick. Braden had more than enough leg for that. It is quite windy here, as you can probably hear in the headsets. So it's hard. He's kicking into the wind. So it's going to hold up or it's going to jam a little bit. Trying to compensate a little bit more, and unfortunately just wasn't able to get that.
Absolutely. And again, if you're just joining us here, we did have to move the stream over to YouTube. Appreciate it if you found your way over there. Our connection to the CJFL link wasn't working correctly, so welcome out to Beefs TV on the London Football TV channel. For the meantime, we'll either make a change at halftime or we'll stay here for the majority of the game. So first drive here, Coach. It was quick. I'm over here, like I said, flipping buttons and switches, and we get a 6-point score pretty quickly. Big passing game from the Saints.
Run and pass, pretty balanced. Number 24 walk-in touchdown for the Saints. That's Doyle Marshall. He's a returning back from last year. Handoff to Marshall over the left-hand side. He's going for a scamper. Takes it all the way out to almost midfield. Marshall rips off a huge 30-yard run there at him. Just a simple power play. manned up at the point of attack. Watch this guy attack the ball downhill with speed, and then you are off to the races. Great blocking downfield as well.
Great big runs. That 24
Yeah,
to
24.
MJ Doyle Marshall, who we'll call it MDM for short here, MJDM here. And obviously, I'm assuming we're going to be seeing a little bit of MJ carrying this rock today. 3 to the field, 2 to the boundary. MJ under center for
no, quarterback's under center.
Yeah.
So there's Doyle with the hand, though.
Doyle's going to get about 8 yards on this carry, Coach. Maybe just enough, depending on where the spot is. Looks like maybe a yard and a half to go.
So, yeah, good gain of about 8 or 9 yards there. Trent Ingram comes up from the corner position, makes the stick. And it is going to be about, we're going to give them 9 yards on that. We're going to have about a 2nd down and 1 here for the Saints. Having some success over the left-hand side of the offensive line so far. 2nd down and 1. Saints in green, yellow helmets, white pants. Beefeaters in their silver helmets, white jerseys, blue pants. Pistol formation, 3x2 set. Quarterback keeps it. Takes it over the right-hand side. It's going to have enough for, it's going to be short of the 1st down, but there are flags everywhere. We're going to have a procedure call here. I believe the Beefeaters jumped off on this, on the hard count. Offside against London, it's going to be a 5-yard penalty. Saints are going to have the 1st down out.
Awesome. And while we have a second here too, Coach, let's have a second to meet our starting D line that we're seeing on the field at the moment.
Jaden Bragg, Laurier High School.
John Henry Rouse, Bethany College.
Logan Hunt, Laurier High School.
Carter Frayne, Parkside.
Perfect. So lots of, great, as we mentioned earlier on the O-line and the D-line, returning players this year. Exciting to see Noah Williams at the D-tackle spot as well. And here we go. We're going to get this back to Mr. MJ. Oh, big tackle.
93.
93, and that's going to be John Henry Rouse. We just saw him on the intros. Starting this year at that, D-tackle spot and having himself a beautiful day. Just gets great penetration here, shutting this down. Good job. I mean, shoot, we've got 2-3 beefs on that tackle by the end of it, Coach.
Yeah, Williams plays more of a 3 technique, where Rouse definitely is playing more of that 1 technique. Does a good job getting off the double team at the point of attack and sliding down,
absolutely,
making the tackle.
So Maurice Soja in the gun now. Still has, I believe, no, he's not MJ behind him this time. New back, 22. He's just going to use him as a blocker. Head to the outside here, Coach, and I think probably got enough for the 1st down there. Decent block from 22.
Really close. It is. Referees are marking enough for a 1st down. Needed 7, got 7.
Peyton Harris, number 22, coming in as the new back.
So Saints moving the ball for their 2nd drive. 4:05 left to go 1st quarter. Saints do lead 6-0 here from Citywide Field. Overcast day. Adam, we kind of talked about it earlier. There was a lot of weather. I think we're going to have some more weather coming in later on in this game.
You can feel it for sure, and the clouds are getting increasingly darker. But, hey, the setup was in the rain. Why wouldn't we finish the game in the rain here, Coach? So, Soja back under center. 87 coming across in motion. Still have Peyton in the backfield. We're going to give this ball to Peyton. He's going to head to the boundary side. Almost get swallowed up for a loss, but we'll gain a couple more here, Coach. Probably 3-4 more yards on that carry.
Yeah, he's going to be gain of 9. We're going to give him gain of 9 on that, I believe. Sticks are on the other side of the field this year, Adam, so it's kind of weird for us. We're looking across the field trying to gauge exactly where they're going out and everything.
I mean, from field level, it's always a lot of fun, right?
Yeah.
So, mind you, it is kind of nice because before we couldn't even see it from our other vantage point.
No.
Our good guy, our score clock guy, Simon, would be having to, contort his body around people to see what was going on. So probably 2nd and about 2, maybe 3 here, Coach.
I'm going to give him 8 on that carry. 2nd and 2 for sure. Saints in the huddle for a long time here. Saints break the huddle.
Soja. We've still got Harris.
There you go. I knew this was coming.
A little time clock, maybe?
Yeah.
Yep.
They're taking way too much time in the huddle there. So it's 5 yards back. Now we're going to have a 3rd down and about 7 here.
Okay, so we're at the 30 some odd. Does the kicker have the leg for it?
Saw them both warm up. The wind is at St. Clair's back right now. So it's really, really close to, I think, his range by the time you take that back. So right now it's at a 37-yard line. You go back another 7 yards, that's a 42. Saw this guy hitting from about 40. I think that's going to be, game-wise, that's going to be his length.
Absolutely. So, and head coach LaChance over here having a couple of quick words with our white hat referee. Maybe thought he had a bit more time to call in that play, but it was getting a little tick-tock on the clock here.
They started the break, brought him back in, said something else, and was like, no, you're not going to get away with that one.
Yeah, that's a tough one. So here we go. Soja, we've still got Peyton Harris in the backfield, giving MJ Doyle Marshall a little bit of a break. There's that motion across by 10. That's Tay Colquhoun. He's going to give this one to Peyton Harris. Peyton Harris going to go right up the gut here, coach. Gets swallowed up by that D line.
Yeah, swallowed up by the D line. Gain of about 2 or 3 on that. It's going to bring up a third down. We're going to call it about 5. Saints looking to leave the offense out here.
Yeah, I mean, your 3rd and 5, they've been gashing them even up the middle there. That was a bit of a shorter carry for them, but a couple of decent runs. I'd be basically, having Soji out in that lead block again and just run to the outside on the QB keeper.
Well, I believe Doyle came back in. Yeah, Doyle's back in at the running back position. He's an electric running back.
No, absolutely. And guess who they're going to give the ball to here, Coach? Well, I've been wrong before. Through to the field. No, we're going to have MJ's going to be on the block. Little play action. This ball's downfield. In the end zone, no good. Decent coverage by number 6 of the Beefs. That's Scott Hayden, or Hayden Scott rather.
Yeah, really good coverage. Pressure by the Beefeaters, number 42 for them, was coming up, supplying the pressure. I don't have a 42 on my depth chart here, Adam.
42 on the Saints.
No, for London.
Oh, London, my bad. Here we go, is Logan Clyde.
So Logan Clyde made a couple plays earlier in that drive as well.
And we got towels coming off the field. We got laundry of the good kind here, Coach. Not the orange ones that are slowing plays down. But
so ball's at the 35-yard line, Adam. First down, Beefs.
Absolutely. So we've got Mr. Fairbairn at the helm again. No good on the pass here. And let's meet our O-line when we got a second here, Coach.
Nola Wakeham, Thorndale, Ontario, Fanshawe College.
Juice, Sir Frederick Banting Secondary School.
Kevin Ricard, Catholic Central Ohio.
Jake Deneau, Chatham Kent Secondary School.
Amin Fatali, Laurier Secondary School.
All right, so Fairbairn back at the helm here, Coach.
Really the leader of that offensive line is Kevin Ricard as well.
Absolutely. I mean, when you've got a guy at center like that, that's just doing such a solid job. Fairbairn down the field. He's got number 12 on a nice Jagger horse. Our stud from last year. It's great having him back again, Coach.
Yeah, the All-Canadian with the big reception for the Beefeaters.
Absolutely. So let's move those sticks. 10, 20, 30 plus yards. Beautiful connection here for Mr. Horst.
This is the first time that we're seeing the Fairbairn for the Beefeaters. Throws a really, really nice ball. I really like how both teams are attacking the middle of the field, because that's where you tend to get those mismatches happening.
Fairbairn is going to give this one to Dyer. Dyer's going to take it right up the middle, get about 2 yards here, Coach.
Number 9 on the stop for the Saints. I believe he's the linebacker.
Anthony Adams.
Big, tall, athletic kid there. Gain of 2 for LJ.
Absolutely, as the sun decides to just show up and give us a nice blast on the field here, Coach, which is just, they're just teasing us on the weather right now.
It's coming. My knees tell me that it's coming.
The thunder cometh. All right, here we go. Fairbairn in the gun. LJ Dyer behind him. 3 to the field, 2 to the boundary, the top side of your screen. Fairbairn's going to drop back. Looking downfield, nothing there. 88 maybe here, Coach. That's going to be Malik Williams, but not going to get there. And we've got a little extracurricular, or did they just get him? No, they hit him as he was releasing, so.
Yeah, but it wasn't just one. It was 2 or 3 guys who were right around there. I think the pass was intended for number 88. It just couldn't quite get there. That's Malik Williams.
Yeah. All right, so we've got a 3rd and 8 situation here, Coach. You're at the 50. Obviously, is Brevard in? Yes, he is.
Yeah.
So we're going to get the punt crew out. Get some special team stats up. Right.
Much better punt by Rivard. Does a great job angling towards the sideline. Picked up about the 18-yard line. Returned to about the 30-yard line. That's the last play of the first quarter here, Adam.
Yeah, decent return by Cameron St. Kitts Park of the Saints, and you're right. You know, we're into the second quarter already, pretty quick, despite the amount of a little bit of laundry on the field here, Coach. But a 6-0 game for the visiting St. Clair Saints here on Beefs TV, and obviously, a quick score out of the gates for the Saints, but things seem to have leveled off a little bit here as we got near the end of that first.
Yeah, both teams seemed to be able to settle down a little bit on offense. Beefeaters had a nice drive there. Fortunately, weren't able to finish things off on that. Saints, of course, with the Doyle Marshall touchdown, the 4-yard scamper on their first drive after the big play. I believe it was to number 10 for the Saints was the reception.
Yeah, absolutely. And, I think we're going to see a whole lot of MJ Doyle today. I
think the league's going to see a whole lot of MJ Doyle. It's when you have arguably two of the best players in the CJFL returning for your respective teams in LJ Dyer and Doyle, it's hard to lean away from that. A lot of returning players for the Saints. Beefeaters, a lot of returning players, but a lot of new players as well. So let's see if the leadership really picks up for the Beefeaters.
Yep, Soldier's going to get this one to MJ Doyle Marshall, who is going to truck down the field. Makes 2, 3, 4 guys miss. 11 is our last hope here. Who gets it? Oh, he gets a great block. We got a block from behind over here. No, that was the wrong way. Huge run, and we got flag right at the end of the play here, Coach. Maybe late hit out of bounds.
I don't know if it's a late hit or if it's a block or something, but it's definitely, this kid has got great motor, and what I really like about him is the balance. Look at the vision, the patience of him, taking that all the way inside.
Oh, yeah, there it is. It's that hit right there from 33 that they probably threw that on. That's going to be Caleb Decker of the Beefeaters. That's probably going to get them a little bit extra. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Unnecessary roughness. That's definitely the hit from Decker.
So, huge play for not only a huge run, that the 15 yards on there. And all of a sudden, the Saints are back inside the 25, about the 30-yard line.
Absolutely. So the Saints come marching in to the red zone, Coach, and we've still got Peyton Harris is back out. Obviously, Doyle Marshall had himself a nice big run. Let's give him a break. But when you got a 1-2 punch like that, of course, why not, right? So
they're so deep at every position here.
Yeah, Soja under center. Peyton Harris, motion across from 87. We're going to give this one to Peyton Harris. Harris is going to truck down to the boundary side. We got a flag right away from the line judge here, Coach.
I think you got a hold on the outside.
Maybe on the right tackle.
I think it's on the receiver, right there.
No, okay.
Yeah, it was on the tackle, number 69. He had him and spun him around, but they're really attacking that boundary side of the field. On their runs, they seem to be concentrating on that so far.
Terry Dunster there on the hold. So we'll back this one up here, Coach. Replay the down. So should we be 2nd and 20?
1st and 20.
Oh, 1st and 20, right.
Ball's now at about the 30-yard line. Different perspectives. I'm trying to get used to this a little bit.
It's kind of fun being over here, getting to hear all the expletives from the sidelines too, Coach.
Well, exactly.
Soja with Harris in the backfield. Nope, MJ's back. A little bit of a thicker running back here, Coach. Here we go. He's having a look downfield. He's got a man in the end zone. Oh!
Flag.
No good. And we got a flag. Intended target there, Coach. Darius France. And we got flags in the end zone, but we got dancing Beefeaters too. So curious. Did we get a PI?
No way.
No way.
That was great coverage.
Actually, I had a chat with the referee who's down in the end zone right now, called our OSFL final, and I said it was one of the greatest called ref games I've played in a while. Now they're not, called properly well, but that OSFL one was great. It's nice to get a holding call every once in a while. Well, as a defensive coach.
Yeah.
What did we get here? Unnecessary, unsportsmanlike against the Saints, but it was offsetting because they pointed both ways.
Well, the original flag was, I believe, somebody was offside. So, 10-yard penalty. objectionable conduct.
Would it have been a 15 and a 10, which is why we're getting no, because he did
15.
Can we see the replay again one more time?
So they moved it up 10.
Okay. So
the line judge over here so I think number 6 was the one that was a little bit offside. I think he left
but
us.
they still move it up 10.
Right.
Welcome
but
to
the down counts.
All right, well, hey. 2nd and 10, Coach.
2nd and 10 here. St. Clair with the ball at about the 20-yard line.
MJ Doyle in the backfield. Sojay in the gun. Snaps up. We're having a look at that same shot.
Again.
Right back to him. Ooh, that was out of bounds. Ooh, physical here, Coach. France is staying down, but we had that same shot.
Yeah, they're going after it. This was out of bounds.
So obviously they think they've got a decent matchup here in this France versus the DB. I'm missing the number here. So hey, it's one of those. Hey, well, it almost worked. So we got 10 more yards. Let's run it again.
So the Saints are bringing the field goal unit out here. Jack Lewis, I believe, is the kicker. He is number 82. So this is going to be about a 32-yard field goal.
Yeah, from the right hash here, Coach.
30-yard field goal.
Snap's good. Kick is up, and
it is good.
It's good. So we're going to have ourselves a 9-0 ball game here, Coach, and the Saints are up, a couple of minutes here into the second. It's a 2-score game.
2-score game, but, after the big chunk play, Beefeaters kind of settled down. St. Clair thinks they've got something because they've gone after that play 3 times now.
Yes.
So we'll have to see that kind of matchup that they got going on over there. But it seems to be when they're taking the shot to the field. But when they're running to the boundary. So that's kind of counterproductive to what we usually see. Beefeaters elected to take the ball at the 35-yard line. Fairbairn backing at quarterback for London.
All right, Dyer in the backfield. Fairbairn in pistol. Snap's good. We're going to give this to number 84, the man from Arkansas, but he's going to get gobbled up in the backfield here, Coach, by number 27 of the Saints. That's Ryan Najim. And, man, if we had a little bit of block on him, we might have had a little bit of running room there. But Katane is good. Now 13 struggling here for the Beefs. He misses his block. That's Nick Seghetti, slot back.
Yeah. That was a great job of recognizing the play, coming downhill, fighting through the block and making the play. Yeah. Throwing him down for a loss of about 8 or 9.
Yeah, so we got about a 2nd and 18 right now. Same lineup, 3 to the field. Fairbairn looking downfield. He's got the ball in the air. Intended receiver, probably number 12 here, this Mr. Jagger Horse, but Horse pretty well covered up here. But he's looking for something from the refs that he's not going to get right now.
I think this was good coverage. They do a little switch there. So they do a cross at 10 yards. And the linebacker, he was in good position. He had the inside track on that. London and Rivard is back to punt for the 3rd time today.
Yep, 12:24 in the second here, Coach. Beautiful day down here at Citywide. This is the home of the London Beefeaters. They do a great job here. We got the food trucks, we got merch. There's a lot of people across the field, too. Kind of a nice perspective on the broadcast today, too, where you get to see all the fans and not so much just the sidelines. Here we go. Punting unit is out. Rivard, snap is good. Ball is up.
Good punt.
Healthy. He's going to go right to number 8 again. That's St. Kitts Park. Makes a man miss. We got a couple more inbound. He's got a little spin move, and he's going to get himself to about the 54 here, Coach, and it'll be 1st down for the Saints.
Right in front of us here, Adam. Near hash mark, 54-yard line. A couple really good, smart blocks there, okay? So what you're going to see here is the heads are in front, okay? And when they're not, see how they're running through like that basketball pick play. Hands are up, no contact, just cutting off the lanes. Good return by the Saints.
Absolutely.
They're marking it right at midfield here. healthy spot. It was at the 54.
It's a little healthy, yeah. I mean, I thought we were catching the knees here, but I think we're all right. So, all right, in the backfield, Mr. MJ Doyle Marshall. Defense rare, and we got this nice little chant going from the boys on the sideline here, Coach. 2 to the boundary, motion to the field for number 10. That's Tash Colquhoun. Soja's going to give this one to MJ. MJ's going to get the outside, just gets lost. Here's why we got to get the legs here, boys. He's going to hustle down the sideline. He's going to get out at about the 30-yard line here, Coach. That's a gain of 25 yards.
It's the same play over and over and over again. It's that outside zone to the boundary.
Absolutely. Well, yeah, and we're making it a 4x1,
It's a
trying to
great
pull
block
somebody
by
over.
number 66, sealing the edge there for the Saints.
That's Tyrone Gullum-Weber.
Yeah, the left tackle.
Yeah.
He does a really, really good job. Pins the defensive end inside and big running lane.
Yeah, well, and then the guy making the tackle here, missed the number for the Beefs, but almost makes the tackle, just grabs a whole bunch of T-shirt and just ends up pulling
it was
shirt.
42 that almost made it. Shoots through. Good job from the linebacker position, but just can't quite squeeze it.
Yeah, Logan Clyde. Eventually we get a tackle, which suspect out of bounds, but no call on that one. Obviously, they're going to decline it because they would take the first down anyways here, Coach.
Well, this is kind of where they kind of went for the shots last couple of games.
Yeah, so Soja had France downfield, number 6.
4x1 now.
Yeah, and a 4x1 right now to the top side of your screen. He's going to give this one to MJ. MJ's going to take it right up the middle, gets tackled by number 93 of the Beefs. That's John Henry Rouse, another import here on the team, or Nathan Rouse in brackets here for us, Coach. But going to get a couple yards here. It's going to be second and about 4.
Second and 4, but again, just a good job, just exploding through. They're getting a numbers matchup because the safety's playing high. So that's an interesting how they're kind of playing it out.
Yeah.
The 2 inside linebackers.
So back to that 41, we got a new running back here too, Coach, number 36.
35 or 36, I'm not sure.
Motion, stopping. We're going to give this to 36 of the Saints, but we got flags. That's Gage Blasco, number 36. And what do we have?
Flags everywhere. It's offside.
Oh, okay, left tackle.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a 5-yard penalty. We're going to have a second down and 9 now. So that's kind of what they were like the last time as well. Is like, did the tackle move? Did London come across? That time it was on the tackle.
All right, Coach. So hey, we're still in this 4x1 look. Obviously Soja likes that one-on-one matchup with France on the outside, but we do have this nice ISO with 88 down here. Instead, we're going to step off to number 8. That's St. Kitts Park.
Okay.
Makes a couple of men miss. Finally gets brought out of bounds.
Okay, there's going to be a late hit piling on out of bounds, but there should have been a holding call at the point of attack.
So
right here.
Oh yeah.
He's absolutely mugged at the 30-yard line.
Now, did we get that, or was the flag purely for the unnecessary roughness?
Piling on.
Piling
That's the
on.
only one.
Yeah. Well, that'll be a free 15 for the guys from Windsor.
So it's gonna put the ball about the 15-yard line now. Necessary roughness piling on against the Beefeaters. Spot foul, moving it way down. So 9:53 left to go in the half here, Adam. Saints are in jeopardy of really blowing this game open.
Oh yeah, I mean we're gonna go back into it. We got timeout, maybe.
I think you got an injured player on the sideline.
Oh, okay, they're still dealing with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's what, lucky 15. Unfortunately, maybe lucky for not so for London, but this is the tale of the London versus Windsor. Per usual here, we got ourselves a game, and if you look at what brought us here today, normally we would talk about this, the game so far this season. This is obviously the first game of the season for this 2024 CGFL season. But if you look at the 2023 season, the Saints were the only team that were able to best London in every matchup. Right? We had game number 3 last year, a 33-7 17 tilt. That was here on this field. Then we went down the field for a much closer 40-36 win for the Saints. And then obviously in the OSC final, an absolute heartbreak. You know, they end up losing late in the game, 32-31. So
and going in for a touchdown.
yeah,
And you know, the year before that, the Saints won that. The year before that, it's a 2-minute miracle.
yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, the onside kick, the 2-point conversion, and all of a sudden, London pulls it out. And the winner of the OFC, something else that we haven't talked about this year, nationally will host the Canadian Championship game.
Oh, cool.
So potentially, Adam, you and I could be here in November.
Why? I mean, we're renting a van, right? And so
There's not enough layers you can put on this field here.
100%.
I'm telling you that.
MJ, Doyle, Marshall in the backfield behind Soja. We've got 3 to the field, 2 to the top side of your screen. Motion, 2 guys across, and we're going to give this one to MJ. He's going to take it up the middle. Almost gets nailed by 91, but will eventually get brought down here, Coach. Maybe for a loss or a small gain.
I'm going to give him like maybe a half a yard, maybe.
Yeah, they marked it there at what's happening with the sticks here exactly, Coach? Are they trying to reset them? Because it's not end goal, or is it?
It is in goal.
Oh, okay.
So second down and goal.
So they should lay down the one marker, which is where the confusion is coming in
because
right
we're
now.
looking at the cross going.
Correct, yeah.
That's a yard that you need.
Yeah, exactly. So same deal. MJ Doyle, 3 to the bottom side of your screen, 2 to the top. Soja barking out commands. He's looking downfield. He's got a man on the corner.
They're trying to go after that corner, and this time they do throw the flag on him.
Yeah. I mean, France has been his guy every single time he's taken that shot. It's been a Darius France, number 6. I think obviously they've seen something on film, or they just like the matchup here, Coach, or it's his boy, right? You've been a receivers coach, you know, as in you always got that one guy who's got the hands that you're looking for that can make that clutch catch.
Well, it's a connection with the quarterback as well that you're looking for. And if it's the trust that the quarterback has in the receiver to go up and make a play.
Right.
And if you believe it's pass interference against London, and it was, you know, I that time I thought he got there early.
Yeah, that one for sure.
You know, the other one, the second one that they threw out there, the ball was clearly out of bounds, and then there was contact. But I think it's one of those, they have a mismatch, they believe athletically, and that's what they're going to do.
Absolutely. So Soja under center. I figured was going to keep it for himself. No, we're going to give this one to number 24, MJ Doyle. Marshall, touchdown Saints, Coach.
And celebration
flags.
taunting. So you're going to have a taunting call against the Saints here.
Which would be the touchdown will stand, but that'll be on the kick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when you drop the ball,
Oh, I got you. Yeah. The little dancing move going
well,
on
it's the
there.
first one, yeah, but the second guy jumping in there, it's like no,
Yeah.
now it's something different.
Gotcha. All
So
right.
can you go for 2 here?
Well, 2 would put you to 17, right? 15 is still manageable. But yeah, I think I go for 2 here.
17 puts you at a 3-score game.
Absolutely.
You know, 16 still puts you at a 2-score game, potentially with 2 2-point
So
conversions.
we got a kicker out here, though. Mr. Jack Lewis is getting set to
I think
kick
both.
this
I think
PAT.
both teams have kickers. You know, Lewis missed the first one. You know, that's what you're thinking. Is like, let's turn around. Let's get this extra point. You know, reestablish some confidence in our kicker. It's important.
Okay. Oh, flag,
Flags
but
are down.
it looked good. Yeah, so we signaled good. So probably an offside.
I think you got illegal formation against the Beefs. So you can't line up in the A gaps.
Or hit the center.
If the head is down, you cannot make contact with the center.
All right, so White Hat talking to Logan Clyde right now about something. So I don't know if we don't normally have a replay on the PAT, but we will on the touchdown.
So maybe it was against the Saints.
We'll see what.
He's talking to the white captain.
Yeah, referee 74. But we'll have, so we're going to have the 15 for the taunting, or is it 10?
It's a 15.
Right, which would have been applied on the kickoff.
And then you're going to have another 5, I believe, here.
Too many men.
Too many men called against St. Clair.
Yeah. So 25?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So this ball is going to be kicked from like the Saints 20-yard line.
All right. Well, I mean, if I'm Coach Schneider, I'm a fan of this move, and potentially this gives us the ball. And
Extra point was good, by the way, 16-0 Saints
Okay.
lead.
8.5, just over 8.5 here left, Coach, and I think
25-yard line.
Beefs need to come out here and have a bit of a statement drive, I think.
Well, they've moved the ball.
Yeah.
Okay, they've moved the ball with some success. Guys, you got to move up like another 20 yards here.
Yeah, I think our special teams coordinator is going to be barking that
pretty quick.
that
It's,
command
you know,
in.
Adam, I just came out from under the tent to get a different perspective out here.
Yeah,
That sun is warm.
I can imagine. Yeah, I'm still soaking wet from earlier, so maybe I'll come join you here in a minute. All right, ball's away. This will be fielded by number 88 here, Coach, of the Beefs. It's Malik Williams. He's going to bring it basically to center field, which is
right to midfield, which is their best starting position
Yeah.
of the day here. So, like I said, the Beefeaters have had some success, other than the first drive where they went 2 and out. They've made some chunk plays, you know, and it's been a couple of those passes over the middle, those slants. But the Beefeaters strike me as they can't really get behind the sticks. I don't think they're built that way.
Yeah. All right, 1st and 10 at the 55 here, Coach. Beautiful spot in the Canadian field to be. We got 3-4 to the field. LJ Dyer in the backfield. Fairbairn's going to give that ball to LJ. LJ's going to take it right up the middle. Oh, 24. Check that. Jesse King, who goes for a little scamper down the field. First down, Coach.
Yeah, Jesse King, the former Hamilton Hurricane, came over to London this year. He's a different back, okay? Much squatter, much lower to the ground, but he's thick. And he runs with power. He's not going to break your 40-yard run like LJ Dyer can. But when this guy runs the ball for 10 or 12 yards, you're going to know it.
Yeah, 3 guys in motion here, giving it back to King. King's going to take it up the middle, a little hop step, little hurdle in the middle here, Coach, for you to get over the man that was laying on the ground at the moment, number 7. And
good gain of about 4 yards.
Yeah, 2nd and 6. Good job, Beefs.
Jesse just a little bit different of the back. Like
Change pace.
Yeah. 2nd down and about 6 here, Adam.
Same idea, 3-by-2 set.
You really hear the wind picking up.
Oh, yeah. We're going to give this one. Oh, no, he's going to pull this one. Fairbairn taking it to the field side. Gets a decent block here from number 5. I like this. Follow your blocker, but you're not blocking hard enough, so push your blocker so you can push off of him. Great run.
I like this kid.
I like it. Yeah. Now, 5 could have sealed that off a little bit better, but decent job. It's just like, nope. Make that hit for me, baby. We're getting great blocking downfield. Okay, 1st down, Beefs. Here we go. King still in the backfield. We got 2 to the boundary, 3 to the field here, Coach. Nope, check that. 2 in the backfield now. We kept in number 5, Luca Rosiello. We're going to get this one to Jesse King. No, we're going to pull it. We're going to hit Rosiello. And Rosiello is off to the races here, Coach. And touchdown, Beefeaters. Let's go.
That's a great play call. This is a staple of the Matt Schneider offense. That fullback leak. Everybody sucks up to play the quarterback run. You slip a small, faster back in there. Rosiello's got a great motor. We saw that last year.
Nobody picked him up either.
Nope. And I get a great block at the edge. I wish I had that number. But whoever that receiver was coming across here, this is a great job.
Nick Bainan, he gets him. Yeah, I think it's 13 for the Beefs. That would be Nick Seghetti, the slot back.
And the kick is good.
PT's good. We got a 16-7 game here, Coach. I mean, there's your statement. There's your statement drive.
Yeah, it's a staple of the Matt Schneider offense. Is at some point you know that the quarterback's going to pull it, and he's going to hit that fullback. Because what happens is you leak him out. He's a lead blocker. He's a lead blocker all the time. Then you forget about him. And that quarterback, the ability for the quarterback to run.
Yeah.
Okay, it opens up such a different dynamic.
Yeah.
Now, I like what this quarterback has done. He can throw the ball. There's one thing I'm going to say though. left-handed quarterbacks are the devil, and this is a lefty.
Well, and here's the thing too, right? Jesse King. Even I missed the fullback in the backfield. So I'm calling a 3-by-2 as well. I'm like, nope, he's in. It's the first time we've seen that look.
Yeah.
Right? And, the defense missed that one for sure, and the Beefs get to capitalize. So 6:37 left in your second quarter here on Beefs TV, ladies and gentlemen. And the Beefs are trailing 7 points to 16 of the visiting St. Clair Saints. And we've got the kickoff here, Coach. Rivard getting ready to rock and roll, and all his boys are ready to hustle. And the ball is away.
Great kick from Brayton.
And that is going
Pushes it beyond
wow.
into the end zone.
Oh, don't go down. So that's number 14 for the Saints. Decent block. He's going to make it up to about the 25 before he goes out of bounds. And that is Daniel Dimbaco of the St. Clair Saints on the return, Coach.
Well, look at this. Like, just a great job. Now, this is what the wind does here. You can't one-hand that, first of all, son.
Right.
You're trying to be a hot shot, catch it. Those kicks, you've got to catch those with two hands.
Well, and
little bit of a clip there.
The difference maker here, too, if Ethan Grant, number 20 of the Beefs, makes that tackle back at the goal line.
3-yard line,
like
yeah.
It, obviously, he was probably a little gassed. He just ran 55 yards, but would be a difference here, too. So, 1st and 10 from about the 25 here, Coach, for the Saints. And we got a 16-7 ball game. Mr. Soja back at the helm with MJ Doyle Marshall behind him.
3-by-2, 3 to the boundary, 2 to the field. Single back, motion to trips to the boundary.
Motion again. Now the Beefs are adjusting to that a little bit. We're going to give this one to MJ. MJ's going to go boundary side. Makes a couple of guys miss. Cuts back to the inside. Stays on his feet. And is finally going to get tackled here at about the 49-yard line right in front of us here, Coach.
Yeah, good tough run. You know, what we're seeing a little bit, the Beefeaters seem to be a little bit grabby with their tackles, trying to grab on. You see that a lot in early seasons, okay, with a lot of different teams. They're not, you've had all summer. And yeah, you do tackling drills, but it's different tackling in a game and a practice. So, you know, you always look at things that how can you look at, make improvements. That's one thing I think that the defensive guys are going to take a look at and say, we got to work on our tackling.
100%. Soja gives this ball off to Peyton Harris, who gets a couple of yards, tackled by 42.
The play was made by
Clyde.
number 91 for the Beefeaters. Just, again, couldn't quite, 93. A little bit high on the tackle, though.
Rouse, John Henry.
Yeah, he's played himself a whale of a game. A little bit high on the tackle. You'd like that to be a little bit lower. That's the one thing, you know, Coach Scarps is going to do a good job of coaching these guys up. That's one thing that I've seen is they just seem to be a little bit high. Short gain of about 1 on that. Ball's at the 50-yard line.
2nd and 9.
Motion to quads, jet sweep.
We get this one to the outside. Wow, look at the speed on this kid. That's
the guy that got
10.
the big. That's the guy that early in this game.
Yeah.
Made the big chunk play, but you know.
Ty Colquhoun or Colhoun.
Yeah. Yeah, he's not the biggest receiver, but man, he's got some speed. Saints with the ball. We see an injured Beefeater down there. Adam, so we got time. We got an injury.
Absolutely. So we're going to step away just for a second here while we deal with this injury, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back on Beefs TV. All right, Coach, so we're back and appreciate everybody hanging in here. Again, welcome to Beefs TV. Should have been live on CJFL TV today, but we had to flip over to the London Football YouTube channel just for some technical difficulties, but no big deal. We'll be here all season for all the home games. You can also catch the pair of us at the Hurricanes games this year as well, too, Coach. But let's get back into the action. Soja, we've got number 36 again for the Saints, Gage Blasco in the backfield. And we're Soja's gonna keep this one for himself. He gets a couple of decent blockers to the field side. He's gonna hurdle over a man. Finally gets brought down here at the 35-yard line.
Yeah, he's gonna be short by about 4 yards. I don't think that was the design. I think that the running back left early on that, number 36.
Blasco. So 18 makes the tackle here. Nadir Baird Lynch of the Beefs. And
so didn't even quite get as much as I thought. It was only a gain of 3.
Yes.
We got a third down.
Well, 2nd and 5 is what they're showing right now. Maybe second and
third down. Should be third down.
No, you know what? The problem was the score on the screen hadn't updated. We were second before. And oh, look at the rain just falling on at us across the field there. Here we go. 3 to the field, 2 to the boundary. Motion across again. We're going to give this one to Harris. Harris is going to take this one right up the middle, get himself a healthy gain. This may be enough, or we're going to be inches. And we've got a little extracurriculars that we're calling for here, Coach. That
yeah, the offensive line seems to be taking some liberties with the defensive line. that's what we're going to call, and that's our story. We're sticking to it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So they did move the sticks on that one, Coach. We'll get a 1st and 10 for the Saints from about the 28, 29-yard line.
A lot of hands on hips right now.
Yeah.
For both teams.
Well, body language, right? As much as we work out in the off season, you just getting back into game day shape is.
Nothing gets you ready for a game like a game.
Yeah.
You know, there's being in shape, and then there's being in football shape, and then these two teams will play each other again later on, and I expect a much different game at that point. It'll be, of course, to be down in St. Clair.
Absolutely. Peyton Harris back in the backfield. 2-by-3 set here. 3 to the top side of your screen. Soja barking out. We got guys in motion. We're going to get this ball. No, we got an offside. I think it's from the receiver who was in motion on the field side here, Coach, but we'll see it in the replay.
No, it's definitely, I think you got the guard as well.
So you get the waggle.
That's a tackle.
Oh,
again.
okay, yep.
Left tackle.
So left tackle was at 64. Jaden
66.
66. Tyrone Gullum-Weber, who we've said his name a couple times today. Got to get the nerves out here. We were just talking about first game jitters, Coach, and the only way, like you said, the only way you get better at football is playing football. And for some of these guys, really, if you play CJFL balls, you're probably not playing a spring summer league. This is your league that you play in every year.
You know, and so like a lot of these teams going to camps, start camps early in January. This is the first live action in 8 months for a lot of these guys. So
here we go. Motion out. We get that step off again to number 8, who's going to make a couple of men miss here, Coach, and get maybe back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, that's exactly it. So he gets it to the 29-yard line, which is going to bring up a 3rd down and 10 here.
Yeah. So 3rd and 10, 2.5 minutes left in the half here, Coach. Still 16-7. I'm sure the Saints would love to get one more in. We might have an injured Beefeater, number 97, down on the field right now. That's Logan Hunt. Nope, he's coming off, but there's, I don't know, he did get walked off.
Yeah, he's get walked off, so that's 3 plays for him.
All right, the water guys are running back off, so that was a quick one. Logan Hunt's another guy, too, played Junior Mustangs, is going to Western right now. And, we talk about the CJFL as a really good opportunity, and Coach Snyder is a huge proponent of this. This is great football for guys that are in this university, college age group who want to continue to play. And, Logan's working out with the Mustangs as well, too, but he'll have an opportunity as a first-year guy at Western. He can come here and play.
See, that's the thing. Like we talked about, there's never a bad rep in a game, okay? Even if it's not your best rep, it's a rep in a game. It's game speed action, it's live hitting, it's live running, it's live tackling. And, it's so hard to sit out a year and not do anything and just expect to come back.
Soja's looking downfield. Is Mr. France in there, number 6? Oh, we're going to get the PI on this one again, too. Now, that's 14 for the Saints this time. So the D-man is Daniel Bumbako. And we're going to get the PI on Caleb Decker of the Beefs here. So
they're going after it,
They like it, but, we got double coverage here, unfortunate, with the PI.
15-yard penalty, so it's not a spot foul in the Canadian game. It is a 15-yard penalty. So it will be an automatic first down, though.
Yeah.
2:03 left to go, 16-7, Adam. You know, it's they seem to be going over that. You know, passing they want to hit that left side. Running they seem to want to go after the boundary, the short side of the field.
Yeah, absolutely. So back into action here, the Saints. Soja, we've got MJ Doyle Marshall, 3 to the field, 2 down to the boundary at the top side of your screen. 87 in motion. We've seen a lot of that today here, Coach. Soja, balls up, snaps good. He's going to keep it for himself. Gets a great block here from MJ Doyle Marshall. He's going to take it to the outside, makes a first man miss, but then gets double teamed by the Beefeaters.
I don't think I want my quarterback taking too many of those hits.
No, I'm with you on that one. So they're going to give him about 6 yards on that carry, it almost looks like here, Coach. So good block, maybe a little bit of hold from 24. But good effort from the D lineman. I'll give you effort, or 37 there, the Beefs. Hustling, dives. Keenan MacArthur doesn't make the tackle, but at least sets it up where his boys can finish the job. 2nd and 4. Buck 56. Clock's ticking down, 1:49. Timeout called by the Beefs with 1:42 left here. So
that's their first timeout.
Coach got a 2nd and 4. Obviously, you can play with this a little bit, but are you taking a shot here? Are you giving it to MJ? What's your move if you're calling the Saints offense right now?
I'm thinking I got 2 plays, and I want to run it, and then I want to run it again.
Yeah.
The Beefeaters haven't really shown that they can stop that run, and I'm sorry, I'm a big proponent of if not broke, don't fix it. If you're running the ball right with success, keep running the ball right.
Yeah.
And then I'll go left.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
don't run at number 93, John Henry Nathan Rouse, right? Because he's having himself a game. So obviously we've got our defensive staff right now having a quick chat. Coach Schneider kind of peering it a little bit. You saw him on the shot. Just kind of having a look. Obviously, you know, as the DC right now, we're just wanting to chat with the boys and listen, just play it smart. Don't bite on something that's not your job. Do your job. Understand your gap responsibility, your man coverage, and let's just shut it down. Now, you know, going into the half, it'd be a heck of a lot nicer to leave it at 16-7, or at least put the ball back in the hands of our offense right now and give them a chance to score. But similar setup here. We've got MJ Doyle. We've got St. Kitts Park out on the outside. 87, we should probably learn him. Alex McClelland in the mix too, and we got France at the outside. Soja going to give this one to MJ Doyle, but we got a flag.
Flags everywhere.
That came quick from the back. Yeah.
So this is going to be against the Saints because they blew it dead right away.
Yep, procedure, Saints. So that'll back it up. That's a replay. So we'll be like 2nd and 9 then, Coach?
Yep, 2nd and about 9, we're going to call it. And, you know, there's something I just want to see the offensive line a couple more times. They're really going low on the interior. They seem to be cutting a little bit. That's something that you got to work on. But the center seems to be getting to the linebacker and cutting them, which is illegal.
Right. So 2nd and 9, 1:39 left. Here we go. Soja going to give that
jet
one
sweep
to 10 on the jet sweep. Is going to take it all the way to the outside. Touchdown, Saints. It's number 10 for the Saints. Ty Colquhoun. Tutty. It stands. No laundry.
Yeah, the corner gets absolutely blocked inside, and that's it. Right here. This is a great job. You can't, if you're the last man there, you've got to attack the outside in. You can't get caught inside. This is what's happening.
What if we can see that one more time too, please, producer Stephanie? We get no contain from the D end either, right? So he gets squeezed in. He actually ends up almost crossing 69's face. You got to play the outside here, right?
Yeah.
Now you get a great crack block on 18.
Yeah.
Right, so it's when the contain's done, and then the corner just takes the wrong angle and the wrong leverage. That's going to be a touchdown all day, every day, Coach.
Extra point is good. 23-7, first half. $1:34 left.
Yep. All right, so if we're the Beefs, let's get back on the field. Let's stay composed. Let's put, there's plenty of time here.
Oh, yeah.
I think Beefs have one timeout left. So plenty of time here to put another score on the board here. And we've seen big chunk runs. Now we have, have we seen much in the air game for the London Beefeaters?
Early on, yes.
Yep.
There seems to be a connection with a couple of these receivers. Minute 34 left. If you can get a field goal out of this, that's good.
Yep.
You've got to get. I think you've got to get some other type of points.
Yeah.
And get it back to that 2-score game.
Brevard's got a leg on him, so I think we could absolutely make magic happen if we can get it close enough. And that wind's crossing the field right now, so hopefully you get it on the left hash. Right?
Yeah. that's going to be a difficult kick. If you're getting on the right hash, it's going to be pushed.
All right, so we've got Williams and we've got Zagetti at the back to receive this ball. And it's going to Williams' side, and it's out of bounds. Maybe the 15, the 10, somewhere down there. They're spotting it at about the 15.
No, it's coming up to the 40, though.
Yeah.
It's out of bounds. So it's procedure on the kick. The ball will be placed at the 40-yard line. First down for the Beefeaters.
I'll take the angle here, Coach. That's right in front of us. So, London, buck 34, 23-7 ball game. Would love to put more points on the board here, Coach. So, I think we see a couple of big chunk runs. Maybe we put this thing in the air. And who do we have in the backfield to take this thing? It's Mr. L.J. Dyer. And
number 5.
Back in there, too, we've got Rosiello.
Two by two.
Fairbairn is going to give this one to L.J. Dyer. Dyer's going to go middle and just get stuffed right away.
Yeah, just no push on that inside run. They knew it was coming. And again, you're trying to run that switch off, but you're not securing the double team at the point of attack. So you can't really get off, but they're blitzing the linebacker through the double team to pick up the back.
Absolutely. Same look. Rosello, Dyer in the backfield. We got Williams here on the boundary side, and I know Fairbairn likes that connection too. And he's having a look at him right there. Nope, Fairbairn's going to have to keep it for himself. He might have a little bit of a loss here. A couple of yards here, Coach.
Big
maybe
number 94
3.
with the sack.
Yeah, and here comes the punt team.
And that wind's really picking up now.
Yeah, well, I'm doing the holding the tent down right now. Like the guy, when you put the mattress on top of your car and you're like, I got it. Don't worry about it, right? So
loss of 4 or 5 on that.
Yeah, and that's a big shot in the arm of adrenaline for the St. Clair Saints here, Coach, that you don't want to give them. So here we go. Brevard ready to punt. If you have a fake punt in your bag of tricks here, Coach, not yet. No, that's what I was figuring. So men here in the shield.
Great punt.
Punts up.
Great punt.
We got St. Kitts Park on the return, and it's out of bounds. At about the 15.
Braden's having himself a great day punting the ball. Doesn't deserve the badge yet.
No, listen, we don't give the badge until you say it's badge time.
But he's had himself a whale of a game. That's a tough kick with the wind howling, and it seemed to float on the returner, and that's exactly what happened. And then all of a sudden now, as you can really hear the wind starting to pick up on our end here, guys. Ball's about the 20-yard line. No, it's about the 12, 13-yard line. So first down for the Saints coming out. 47 seconds left. Do you take a shot?
Yeah, well, you got MJ in the backfield. I bet you they run him once, and then we're going to see a bunch of shots. Now, they got the wind, like you said, at their back and side right now. So here we go. So just going to give this one to. No, he's going to keep it. And here he comes towards us here, Coach. And he's going to make it to about the 50. They're going to spot it.
We can get the replay one more time. Look at the guard and the tackle. The backside guard and tackle pulled all the way across. This was a design power pull run by the quarterback. Everyone on the left side blocked down. The right side guard and tackle let out. And it was just beautifully designed play.
So just having a look downfield. Ball
Taking
is
a
away,
shot.
right across the middle. Knocked down by number 11. We got a flag in the backfield. Good coverage from Ingram
Got a
here
late
of the
hit?
Beefs. And we do have a late hit on the quarterback for sure.
Unnecessary
Right
roughness.
there,
Yep.
right before the camera moves.
Unnecessary roughness against the Beefeaters.
So automatic, and they'll get up to about the 45-yard line.
Yeah,
Yep.
we're going to have the ball about the 45. 31 seconds left.
Yeah, I mean, for the Beefeaters, we want to shut this down right now. So maybe some safe coverage, and we need some contain on these outside runs.
Yeah, if I'm the Saints, I'm doing a shot play. I'm going to try to get number 10 on that seam. Maybe on that one-on-one.
Yeah, I mean, he's been going after France right now. We've got,
Yep.
3 to the boundary right now, which is interesting. So did we see the little step up? No, double motion. Last time we saw this was a keeper. No, he's going to look downfield. He's
Screen.
Now that will not be intentional. Explain that to me, Coach.
So he's recognized that the pressure was coming. You had, if he catches it, you should have had too many men, an eligible man downfield. This is a screen design all the way. They started inviting the rushers in and tried to just get that little sneak out behind it. Saw that, dropped it at his feet, and that was it.
Yeah, 2nd and 10, 26 seconds left here in the first half of this Beefeater Saints matchup at Citywide Field.
Just like that, the wind's gone.
Exactly, yeah.
It comes up again.
Here comes, I'm feeling the handoff to Mr. MJ Doyle, but nope, he's going to stay in for protection. So just looking downfield, he almost had 88, and that would have been Riley Sagriff. And we got a little bit of yapping going on the sidelines over here, Coach, but I think that's just
Coverage by number 31 for the Beefeaters.
Yep, Janelle Williams.
Yep. He was in for Drew Lawrence. I haven't seen Drew
Yeah,
much
good point.
today. He's
Okay.
usually back there returning kicks as well.
So we got a fake. Punt. We got the punt team coming in here, Coach, and the sun shining again on the field.
Okay, but that was a big stop there after a couple of big chunk plays. That was a big job. Okay, because you were able to.
And we got a timeout, London. No, St. Clair. So we had
No, I think it is timeout for
confusion.
the Beefeaters.
Oh, he just pointed at their bench?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I think they're going to go. Yeah, St. Clair's going to go.
Yep. We going. 21 seconds left here, Coach. Why not 3rd and 10? Do we see that big corner out to France or number 14 again?
I think
Bambako.
I think you're taking a shot somewhere for sure.
Yeah.
And again, like you go back to that opening drive. They've had that post pattern to number 10 a number of times, and I think that's potentially there. He seems to be their big play receiver.
Absolutely. Look at the size of the 88 here too, as your ex receiver.
Yeah.
That's a big body to have in that space. Nope. Soldier's just going to keep it for himself. He's going to take it right up the middle. Good block from 59.
Slow and
He's going to
patient.
finally get brought
First
down
down.
by 78. That's Ashton Weber of the Beefs. Yeah, this is just great patience. Lots of blocks downfield. And then finally brought down by 78 of the Beefs. No, check that. That's Wes McFarland, 78, with the number changes here, Coach.
Yeah. Ball's at the 25-yard line. 12 seconds left to go.
Clock's running.
You got 2 plays. Timeout, Saints.
Timeout, Saints. I mean, shot? 2 shots? You got enough time?
Well, you've by calling a timeout, realistically, you got something quick. So do you do a tunnel screen and then everyone yell timeout, maybe get your field goal unit out?
You got to get out of bounds 6 seconds, though, right? Like it's.
You're
Is it enough time for a tunnel? I don't think it just send them, or is it a quick? I mean, even a quick slant, like just the amount of time for it to tackle him. Like you got to score here.
You score here, it's got to be something quick, or do you swing for the fences? Flag on the sidelines. Not sure what the second flag was for. It definitely went out of bounds. Saints should have the ball here at the 45-yard line, Adam. So, unfortunately, the procedure call there.
Ron, welcome back to the third quarter here, sir. And fill me in here. We're talking referees. I was just, flipping buttons per usual here.
Kick out of bounds.
Okay. So we're getting going here, and then we've got...
should be at the 40.
At the 40?
But then there's a little bit of extracurricular activity after there.
Well, and we're chatting to both captains, so I'm assuming that, the St. Clair player might just be hanging out for the sake.
He did call him over.
Oh, okay. All right. So, second half here, Coach. Obviously, it is a 16-point game right now.
You got to look at things as one series at a time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Defensively, let's get the stop. Offensively, let's get a drive.
Yes.
The Saints are not happy about giving up that touchdown. I can tell you that from what I heard.
Did we get a procedure?
Well, kick out of bounds.
Okay, and then we got
unnecessary roughness
Saints.
Against the Saints.
So re-kick.
So we're going to re-kick it.
Okay.
So 40. So we should be kicking from about 50 then. Center field, 55.
Perfect. So adjustments being called in. We got players on and off the field. This guy needs to move over a little bit. He might be too many, or he's going back out.
No, he's going to be coming back out.
All right, so let's restart the third quarter here, Coach, because
Adam, welcome back.
Because why not? So again, Adam Melrose, Ron Favorda on the call here. We got the Beefeaters right in front of us, ready to just blast this kick away and start off the third quarter here in this 23-7 tilt. The visiting St. Clair Saints and your London Beefeaters here on Beefs TV. Kick is away,
Much
and
better.
it is way deep. That's going to go down to number 8. That's Saints Kitts Park. Just going to make a couple guys miss. Finally get brought down around the 30, low 30s here.
32-yard line. Number 5 on the coverage for the Beefeaters. Good tackle there.
It was hello.
He's played himself a whale of a game.
Absolutely. I mean, it has the only touchdown of the game so far
Yep.
as well, yeah.
Good blocking, good special teams as well, all around good half football from him. Like we were talking about, let's turn around, let's do this one drive at a time. Let's get a stop. If you're the Saints, you just want to keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, absolutely. So we got Peyton Harris in here, and it's always fun being on the player side here, Coach. Motion coming across the field from 87. We're going to give this one to Harris. Harris going to go right up the middle, and that A-gap was massive here, Coach.
Yeah,
So.
the Saints are absolutely dominating the line of scrimmage, but you're playing almost a double 3 technique. The center got the 93 gets pushed down.
Yeah, it looks a wide look. It'd be great if we had the end zone cut, but kind of a wide set, and we don't get a quick enough fill from that Mike backer. So when you could drive a truck through it, right? So here we go again. 2nd and 5 here, Coach. Harris still in the backfield. 3 to the bottom side of your field. 2 receivers in the boundary. We got Soja under center. Soja snaps up. Going to give this to number 22, Harris.
This is coming back, but Beefeaters are going to end up declining this penalty. This is procedure against St. Clair. I believe it was number 59, the right tackle left early.
Nice tackle from 18 in the backfield here, too. That's Baird, Lynch, Nadir.
Well, they pointed against London.
Also, it's free play.
I don't know if I agree with that call, but
I don't know. Did we
I'm
have?
absolutely
Did
not
we
gonna
have
call a
enough of it at
referee
the
out.
beginning of the replay?
I thought it was the tackle. But neither here nor there. 2nd down and about 1 now for the Saints. Play just underway in the third quarter. St. Clair does lead 23-7. pistol formation, 3 to the field, 2 to the boundary.
87
now they're going
coming
under.
in. Absolutely. It's just be a little
Yeah,
QB
this is tight
sneaker.
Rhino.
Yeah. And it spills out too.
Fumble,
oh, ball's
fumble,
loose.
fumble.
Oh, we might have it. 78 for the Beefs. Might be on that McFarland.
Now there's a St. Clair player at the bottom of the pile that does have it.
Right.
Number 87 recovered it for the Saints.
No, okay, so 87, that's McClelland for the Saints. Lucky lucky recovery on that one. That would have been a nice swing for the Beefs for sure, Coach.
Yeah, that would have definitely been the stop that they were looking for.
All right, White Hat's looking to have a little conflab here.
I think the sticks are.
Oh, they're fixing it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it looked like the far marker was maybe just a little twisted up.
Well, they're also checking a helmet. Visor?
We're going to send him off probably for 3 plays because it's a helmet issue. So it's number 11 for the Beefs coming off. That's Trent Ingram, who I believe was a South Collegiate player once upon a time.
I think they're saying it's a visor.
Oh,
Can't have a tint in the visor. It's got to be clear.
yeah. That should have been checked in the pre-games. All right, here we go. So we've got the different back again, number 36. That's Blasco, Gage Blasco. He's going to stay in the block. And Soja had France right in front of us here, Coach, but a little underthrown.
Yeah, I think he was expecting more of a step off, and he went downfield. You know, you're just trying to do that 2-3 yard step off, little hitch play, and then make a move. At least that's what he threw it at. Receiver ran a 6-yard route on that, and then wasn't able to come back for it in time. 2nd and 10.
Yeah, it almost seemed like France maybe just a little glitch on the route he was supposed to run and went upfield. Said, "Ooh, I'm supposed to come back on this little step off here." Right? But similar look. We've got St. Kitts Park out towards us. We've got 87, and we still have the different back. Gage Blasco in the backfield. Soja's going to back up. He's looking downfield. No, he's going to keep it, but he's going to get. No, he's not. Okay, here we go. Big tackle from McFarland.
Yeah, but you can't pick him up and slam him.
Yeah.
So that's unnecessary roughness. That's a 15-yarder. That's going to be a free first down.
As a wrestling fan, I know you're a big fan of this one, Coach, but yeah, that's, I mean, highlight reel.
Yeah.
Right? But yeah, that's a free 15 from the point of the.
That's the old gut buster, you know.
Yeah.
Pick him up and just drop him straight down.
I mean, but good on him for like just walking back and just taking that one.
Yeah, he's. This is a really talented, tough team, St. Clair. And right now they're just, call it what it is, they're imposing their will.
Yeah.
You know, London's got to get a little bit of composure here, and again, it's first game. So what you're getting is, you know, it's that live action for the first time. Adjustments will be made for next week by both these teams, and they'll both be coming out ready.
Absolutely. So,
not saying this game is over by a
oh
long
no,
shot.
we got plenty of time here. 12-18 in the third quarter right now, Coach. So I think we'll keep moving.
So I think that the discussion on the bench right now is, I think that they're indicating that's 2 on 78.
Right. And we probably want them for the game against Hamilton next week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can talk about that one in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
We're looking forward to that. That's going to be a different environment than what we're used to at Tim Hortons Field. But we'll talk about what's going on in Hamilton in the fourth quarter.
All right, Blasco in the backfield with Soja under center, 3x2 on the receivers. Soja's going to give this one to Blasco. Blasco to take this one to the field, make a couple of men miss. 4 just misses, 18 gets in on the tackle. I believe number 6 involved as well for the Beefs. That's Scott and Baird Lynch on the tackle for the Beefs.
Yeah,
but
they're
first
just,
down.
They're absolutely just collapsing the defensive end down. And the player of the game for the Saints right now, for me, is actually the left tackle, number 69.
Yeah.
Nobody's come close to that quarterback from that side.
Yeah, well, and it's interesting when you moved Gage Blasco here to tailback, and he was listed as fullback. And, when you're basically able to give Harris and Doyle Marshall a break, probably for a good while here. And nice catch downfield, touchdown. Saints, that's number 8. St. Kitts Park. Nice connection from Soja.
Yeah,
He
again,
just
it's
gets
that
loose.
Seam. It's that seam route. It's that third man. It's the second man coming over.
Yeah.
And so you're put in a bind position. That half has got to play run support and pass. You've had so much success running the ball. You get caught with your eyes in the backfield, and I think that's going to happen.
Yeah, well, and Baird Lynch just gets cooked a little bit on the road,
Yeah.
but I think he's playing Sam-backer, so it's tough when you've got one of these really athletic wide receivers, and as a linebacker, I mean, the Sam in the Canadian game needs to be a bit more agile, but yeah, you got played that a little too loose.
That ball might be gone, by the way.
In the woods.
Yeah.
So it's good, and we've got a 30-7 game here for the St. Clair Saints coach, and we'll get the kick return team out with only 3.5 minutes here into the third quarter.
Yeah, St. Clair they've kind of imposed their will a little bit here, especially along the offensive and defensive lines.
Yeah.
London wants to run the ball. There's no secret what London wants to do. And with the score being what it is, does that completely take that factor out? Or does Coach Schneider says, no, we're running our offense.
Yeah,
This
well,
is what we're going to do.
Coach Schneider having a lot of conversations with the linesmen over here right now, too, on the sideline. So there's something that he's none too pleased with, if you will.
No.
And we've got Jack Lewis getting ready for this kickoff here for the St. Clair Saints. I think we're still in the woods, and some nice fan went and braved the bugs and animals and everything down in the bog, and we got the ball out here at that one end zone.
That is something I am not doing. I'm not going down there.
Yeah, the Forest City is beautiful for its forest, but there's still here at if you've never been to Citywide, at the north end zone, about 30 feet from the fence, it gets pretty boggy down in there, and you see guys kicking soccer balls in there all the time, and they are lost to the forest unless you want to brave to get in there. And,
well, they're also like, let's call it what it is. They've listed that's a tick hazard down there.
Yeah, 100%. Remember last year too, we had the kid in the Skyjack caught the PAT.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Lewis with a healthy kick. This one's going to be returned by number 13 for the Beefs and get tackled by number 25. And on the return, that's Szigeti. Slot back, and we got some amped up Saints coming off the field in front of us, and we got a 1st and 10 for our London Beefeaters.
It's funny because when I'm watching the first couple of plays for the Saints in the second half, I was like, wow, their energy seems to have dropped.
Mm-hmm.
Then all of a sudden, the big play, boom, their energy's back up again.
100%. Parlo, part of the tackling crew there, right? So Fairbairn's running in. He's got to get his boys amped up right now, right? It's about being that leader as the quarterback. It's about getting your guys going. Just, hey, focus up. Lots of ball to play here. We can get some points on the board.
The Beefeaters have got extra offensive linemen in there now.
Dyer. Nope, we're going to keep it. Fairbairn's coming towards us on the sideline. Finally gets brought down here at about the 43-yard line here, Coach. So we should have either a first or it's going to be second and short.
We're going to have a second down on about.
Nope, first down. Beautiful. All right, and maybe this is just that move Fairbairn needed to make. Hey, just put it on your shoulder, man.
I like the athleticism of this young man. Again, it's the first time that we're seeing him, Adam.
Mm-hmm.
But he throws a really, really nice ball.
Who was the backup quarterback? I mean, it's eluding me right now. Last year, the smaller guy Pinto, who would just come out and absolutely just destroy his body for the team, right? Oh, maybe a little miscommunication here. Dyer goes to the wrong side. Fairbairn eats it in the backfield. I think, is that what we had here? We just had
yeah, you got a miscommunication going on in the backfield. Quarterback went left, running back went right.
Yeah. Didn't look designed.
No.
No.
It absolutely wasn't.
No. So loss here would be 2nd and 14. But hey, I mean, mistakes happen. That's why we put erasers on pencils, Coach. But let's get out here. Maybe let's put it in the air. And thrown into the wind right now, too.
Yeah,
that wind's coming hard.
That's the other thing is you took the win in the fourth quarter. And it may not matter at that point.
Yep, Fairbairn having a look downfield. Gives it away. Oh, almost. Douglas, the Arkansas import, almost makes that catch here, Coach, but just a little out of reach.
Just the out pattern. if you've heard me do a broadcast before, there's a few things that are Coach Ronisms. We hopefully will get to one of them later on. But the out route is the hardest route in football to cover, especially in the Canadian game, especially if you're coming from that second fall.
Yeah.
Because you have to you have to play inside and out. What the penalty was, I don't know.
Well, they roughing the passer.
Oh, okay.
And we got a nice little first down situation here. We're going to wait till they get the marker set here, though, boys, on the far side. Yeah, it's interesting. We post, obviously, here Fairbairn dropping back. He's going to find Dyer in the backfield, who's going to get about 5, 6, 7 yards, maybe.
I think he's got, it's first time LJ's made some positive. He's been really bottled up today. Yeah. Really good job.
We get him out into space here, too, right?
Decent block on the edge. 84, again, is doing a good job downfield blocking. So, gain of 7 on that. It's going to be second down and about 3, Adam.
Well, and it's funny, we were talking earlier about, the Canadian game and how things are a little bit different. And when it comes to, different route combinations, stuff like that, it's hilarious to see all the comments of the Americans watching these Canadian games, not understanding the motion and why our end zones are so big and why the field's so large. I know you piped in on a comment on the Instagram page the other day, but it's fun to educate here. So we got Rosiello in the backfield and Dyer. We saw this earlier. Rosiello, nice little lead block. Dyer should have himself first down here. That's a nice, healthy run.
That's a 5-yard run for LJ. That's the first time that they've actually really exploded through and got something going there on the run.
Absolutely. So first down, Beefs.
Again, like what we were talking about, what do? Well, this is a Coach Schneider offense.
Yeah.
You're going to run the power. So, you know what he's going to do pretty much the rest of the game is he's going to run his offense. And nobody I've coached with or been around is as patient in a game as Coach Schneider.
Fairbairn's going to keep this one. He's getting the edge and might just get back to the line of scrimmage here, Coach. Maybe 1 yard.
So, again, why does he keep running that? Look at the replay. That's the defensive end crashing down. He's almost in the backfield trying to take the handoff. They're not respecting the quarterback run, as there is a flag on the field as well. So maybe in some extracurricular activity after
we
the
catch
play.
a replay one time.
It's holding called against London.
Okay.
But that's from way downfield.
Right there. Okay, yeah, he pulls him down.
Okay.
The receiver comes in and pulls that DB down with his hands kind of just on the numbers. And there's the lovely stats guys on your screen right now, the gentleman in the red shirt and the blue shirt, who we always had fun having to look through when we were broadcasting from the other side. Bless their hearts, great guys. But there's a lot of moving parts here and a really well-attended game today. And still plenty of time. If you're watching live on YouTube right now, you can most certainly join us down here at Citywide. There's still plenty of game to be played here. And Rosie Street Tacos are here, and they're dynamite.
Yeah, if you're not interested in football, come down for tacos.
And, I mean, is Railway Brewery here too?
Not today. They will be here, I believe, in 2 months.
Nice. There we go, Fairbairn. LJ staying in protection. Fairbairn gets rid of it and gets hit super late over here. This is probably going to be negated.
And this is 100% negated because you've got you've got it. Okay, the offense is walking off. They shouldn't be. Because the screen pass was intercepted. Unnecessary roughness, roughing the passer, is the call against St. Clair's. But that's going to be before the interception.
Yeah.
So the Beefeaters are going to maintain possession. It's going to be a 15-yard penalty and an automatic first down. And
was it 57 Mike McKenzie that came through on the unnecessary? Because he's just not even thinking about it. This reminds me of the Essex game we called London Junior Mustangs and Essex game, where on the punt return there was just, I'm just hitting this kid. Is basically was the mindset of the defensive player. So okay, so let's give it back to the Beefs. And let's keep moving the ball here, Coach.
Well, this is going to be going up like 15 yards.
Yeah.
So it's a first down for the Beefeaters. The referees have already indicated that. Ball is going to be placed about the 42-yard line of St. Clair. 8:10 left, third quarter. 30-7. Saints do lead. London's driving.
Rosiello's still in at fullback here too. Maybe a little extra protection, or maybe we see them, them leak him out again here, Coach. Or are they just keeping him in maybe to try and keep that defensive end at bay? But as we just said, was it a completion before he dropped that ball? Because that would be a fumble, right?
Yeah, I think it's complete, and then I think he just drops it on the way down.
1-2 steps, and then let's.
No, I don't think he ever had it. No. And the far referee indicates incomplete. Good camera work up there by
I'm telling
cameraman Melrose.
No,
on
it's
that one.
the opinion we got of our cameraman this morning is that he might be the highest IQ camera guy we've ever, highest football IQ camera guy that we've ever had.
Oh,
so
possibly.
Here we go, 3-by-2 motion to the field here, Coach. Fairbairn's gonna roll out, have a look downfield. He's got almost
Good coverage downfield.
Yeah, nice little pass. Maybe just a little bit behind the receiver here, Coach. Tough to see. It was to Jagger.
This is tough pass. Okay, you're rolling out. Anytime that you're rolling out, you've got to get your shoulders set all the way across, and not quite able to bring your shoulder all the way across, square up. That ball's going to always float towards the way that you're running. So the ball is always, if you're running to the left, it's always going to float to the left.
Yeah. Well, here's Mr. Rivard, ready to let this punt go. And we got Jagger Horst hanging out here on the side. All right, snaps decent. Rivard lets that one go towards the boundary. It's like 14 on the return here, Coach.
No yards.
No yards penalty. Makes the first man miss here. We got 13 in on the tackle. And it's finally down. So we got a little bit of laundry going on here, Coach.
So it's going to be pretty much offsetting it by the end of this here. Braden, I think thought he had less time on that punt. There was no pressure on the punt there. So I believe it's going to be offsetting here. It's going to go up. So it's a 15-yard penalty, and then should be 15 yards against as well.
Well, we'll see what our lovely white hat referee has to say about it. It's always interesting when, you get the long discussion in the zebra circle where it's,
I kind of like what you were thinking earlier, the mic-up option for the refs.
Yeah, I mean, even just we could hear them. We won't put it on
after
air.
the fact. Yeah, so it's no yards against London.
Yeah.
Holding called
Saints.
against Saints. So it's going to be a 5-yard penalty. It was a 15-yard penalty, Adam, for the no yards call. So why is that? Because the ball's caught in the air, and they're within that 5-yard bubble. And again,
Right.
that's another Canadianism that the Americans just never seem to understand. It's like,
Yeah.
what do you mean you have to give yards? You have to give yards.
The
They're allowed to catch
halo,
the ball.
it has to exist. So it's 15 if they catch it, 5 if it bounces.
Correct.
Yeah. For all of you at home listening and paying attention. All right, here we go. Soja, we got MJ back in the backfield. We're going to give that ball to MJ. MJ's going to take it to the boundary. And makes that couple of men miss there. Bounces off his own lineman. Flag on the far side. He's going to keep trucking and finally gets brought down by a herd of Beefeaters here.
And
But
there's a St. Clair player without a helmet as well. So
now, what concerns me about helmets coming off is if somebody ripped it, that's one thing. But the amount of guys that go out there who don't do up these helmets drives me absolutely bonkers as a coach.
Yeah.
And because now you got to come off for 3 plays. And maybe you're back up.
Well, he has come off for 3 plays unless they rule it was knocked off by the opponent player. So that's what they're talking about now. Realistically, he should come off. An eligible man downfield. So he should have to come off now. Yeah, this is not the place to play catch.
Yeah, we got kids playing catch on the sideline, and we're getting hit by footballs here, Coach. It's the dangers of the broadcast,
that was
right?
Earlier today.
Right? Yeah, you got nailed by one.
Right.
Somebody trying to Rochambeau you with that football.
A friendly fire there.
Yeah. So what do we have here now? We've got a 1st and 25.
But there's multiple penalties that there were because an eligible man downfield is only a 5-yard penalty.
Mm-hmm.
They marked off 20 yards.
Plus, yeah, plus here. So here we go. 3 to the bottom of your screen here, 2 up to the boundary, and we've got Harris.
Yeah. Toss play to Doyle.
No, it was Doyle. Brought down a couple yards there for the Saints. 2nd down, and Masonville still here.
Yeah, for anyone who's watching, that's at the far end of London here. So.
Yeah. Just picture the northernmost part of your city, and you're in the south. There we go. Logan Hunt coming off with a hand injury again. It's the 2nd time today we've seen that, so maybe he's got getting stepped on.
I thought his finger was pointing in a different direction.
Oh, okay.
Which is like, that's no 2nd down here.
Yeah.
And we're going to call it 20.
Probably pretty accurate here, Coach. And we've got Peyton Harris as the back. Soja under center. Motion. Giving this one to Harris. Nope, we're going to pass this one outside. We're going to hit
step off screen.
number 6, France. We finally connect with him, and we're brought down
at the 33-yard line.
by number 11, Ingram.
That's twice 69's helmets come off.
100%. Thierry Dunster. Do up that speed flex, son. 5.5 left here, Coach. Obviously, the defense is doing a decent job, but this brings up 3rd and 2. I mean, if you're St. Clair with this kind of lead, do you just go for it and find a 2-yard play you need to hit here, or are you going to punt this one away?
No, you're going for it. Yeah. I don't think. I don't think you if you're St. Clair that you fear London's offense.
That's a fair statement.
You know, like if we're calling it for what it is here, I got multiple options. Quarterback can just keep this, that's exactly what he's going to do.
87 and 22 coming in. So just going to take this one right up the gut. No, he's going to give it to Harris. Harris going to spill out to the outside, and he's going to get tackled by number 33 of the Beefs. That's Decker. But that should be enough for a 1st down,
Gain of 5, 1st down. No, seriously, if I'm one of the Beefeaters coaches, I'm asking the referee, hey, why is 69 still in the game? That's how it came off. It should be 3 plays, but.
Yeah. Well, again, thanks again for joining us here at Beefs TV. Adam Melrose and Ron Forward on the call with our Beefs TV crew up in the Skyjack. Might be working with, there's a drone operator here helping them too, Coach. We might be working the drone angle into one of the broadcasts
That'd
here. I was chatting with the guys earlier, so Soja's going to take this one under center. He's going to give this one back to Harris again. Harris will take this one boundary and get himself about 8 yards on this carry.
I think he's going to be a little bit slow coming up. Just I saw the way
a little
that
neck
fell.
turn. Yeah.
No, he's good.
Thinking about it.
It'd still be subbing him.
Yeah. Oh, we got a Beefeater down too. I think 91 for the Beefs. Noah Williams down on one knee, which will bring in 97, Mr. Logan Hunt. Fresh off 2 hand injuries. He's out there having a thumb war with his offensive lineman here, Coach.
He's having a thumb war with himself, the way he was pointing earlier.
So, good job, Logan. I know you'll be watching this afterwards. So we're bringing up about a 2nd and 3 here, Coach. And I think the way that the Saints have been running the ball, you just see them probably give this back to Harris, or maybe Blasco comes back in.
Yeah.
Get an easy 3 here if possible, and just move the chains and go back to work. So we just need a little bit of a little more ferocity from these DNs on the London Beefeaters right now to kind of get up and contain these plays. So hoping we see that. Go, Soji. Yeah, we did. Blasco is back in. Last time Blasco was in, just went for a little trot. Snaps up. We're going to give it to Blasco.
5 yard for the Beefeaters here.
Yeah. Flags on both sides.
Yeah.
So we're going to get an offside, Beefs, and then maybe a hold on the far side?
No, both of them were offside. They've used that hard count really, really effectively today. Penalty will be declined, of course, because they got more than 5 yards, and it's going to be 1st down for the Saints. after a gain of about 8.
First down.
I do get it right once in a while.
I'm telling you, man.
Twice.
Broken clock.
Twice a day.
Twice in a day, right?
Twice a day.
Ron, broken clock for Werda.
No.
Well, what's curious now is we've got, we're talking about miking up referees, and the referee right here's got a little walkie-talkie with an in-ear piece, so maybe there's a head ref chatting somewhere. Nice little connection here to number 87. It's that big receiver we were talking about earlier. Makes the first man miss, but then McFarland comes in and absolutely just knocks him out. So 87 of the Saints has been the McClellan, 200 pounds at 5'10 as your
that's a good thick receiver. Simple out route. It's so hard to cover in the Canadian game because that player is not used to playing in that space. He's used to playing inside the box a little bit more. And then when you bump up that fifth receiver, someone has to go, and it's usually a linebacker.
Soja.
3 to the boundary.
Soja with Gage Blasco in the backfield once again. Yeah, 3 into the boundary. Last time we saw that double motion again. This is the same play. Going to give this one to 14, who's going to take this one field side, make a couple of men miss, and will finally be tackled for a first down here, Coach. And that's Bombako on the carry after the motion here. Quick little jet motion. Again, it's the outside contain on that field side.
Yep, they're just getting outflanked, and again the linemen are very, very athletic for St. Clair. They're getting downfield. They're defeating the block, and they're getting downfield.
Well, and then even in a jet sweep situation, normally you're going to bring the roll the safety down, or you're going to bump the linebackers. But when you get 2 guys going, now we're making 2 different moves. So something that they'll be watching in tape and certainly have an answer for in the future, or they'll clean it up in practice. MJ, 34 in the backfield now, who that might have been a bit of a miscue as well. McPhail.
And a helmet off again.
Now, 34 is Dante McPhail.
Yes.
Did he not play here once upon a time?
Once upon a time, he is a native of London. He does go to St. Clair College. Somebody who I've known, pretty much his entire life. But yeah, he goes to St. Clair. He played here 1 year.
That's it.
And the second last year and this year he's in St. Clair. A bunch of London players headed down that way.
Yeah, I mean the Lancers have done a good job of recruiting this year.
Well, the connection with the Cercellis and the pipeline that has opened up from London down to Windsor.
Absolutely. McPhail in the backfield once again. 2 guys in motion. We're going to give that ball back to McPhail. He's going to run the middle. He's going to get swallowed up by the London Beefeater D line.
Yeah.
We got about just over a minute left here in the third quarter, Coach. Still a 30-7 ball game. Seeing obviously some rotation, some new numbers joining the field here. Saints are feeling pretty comfortable to be able to roll in some players at this time. A lot of the same numbers on the B side.
Well, you gotta fix what you've got going on.
100%. Well, we talked about it earlier, right? How do you get better at playing football? Just playing football.
Yeah.
And especially when playing against a different team, and it's not just your defense, your offense you're going against. McPhail's going to, huge block from McPhail. So just going to keep this for himself, and touchdown Saints. Unless we got Laundry, which we do not. And yes, we're going to signal that one. 6 more points on the board for Soja.
That was Doyle that actually was the lead blocker on that. And he knew it right away. Now, this is something.
Soja's not looking happy right now, holding his chest.
That arm is a lot lower than it should be.
Yeah, shoulder might be out.
Yeah, well, 100% of this. So it looks like we're going to see maybe the backup quarterback the rest of the way here for the Saints.
Possibly, which on paper here is Gwinnett. But, yeah, he wasn't looking too happy right there coming off the field. And we've got the Beefs trainer coming on the field, too. I see 1 knee down just by the uprights.
Number 11 for the Beefeaters, I think. Yeah, number 11.
11 for the Beefs is Ingram, who's had himself a decent game today. He just got messed up in the mix there.
Again, it's just some of the players that are listed on the Beefeaters roster that not here. You
Right.
know, like there's 3 or 4 in particular I'm thinking of, but haven't seen them out. Or eventually, what happens with a lot of these guys is life starts getting in the way, and it's great to play football and everything, but sooner or later, majority of these people, there's 3 or 4 kids that out of the CJFL that make it to the CFL. So that's 99.9% of all these players are going to end up hanging it up at some point.
Yeah.
Some kids just decide, no, I'm ready to move on with the next phase of my life.
True.
Extra point attempt here. 36-7 right now.
Lewis gets a foot on it. It's good. We've got ourselves a 37-7 ball
He
game.
was over the tree.
Mr. Florida, and somebody's going into Tixie. Oh no, somebody's already got it.
Well, there you go.
There was a kid back
Heads
there ready.
up.
He had eyes on that one the whole way. All right, so we get a chance to bring out the kick return team here. Put another drive together, coach.
And like I said, if you're London, you're playing it the same way. You're one drive at a time. That's all you can do. And that's that.
Yeah, 100% here. It's just a matter of going out, like we were just talking about earlier too. It's anytime you get to play against, we're white, blue, and red over here, and these guys are in green and white. And it's a heck of a lot nicer to play against guys who you don't know,
Yeah.
and who came into town to play against you, right? So, even when you're playing against your own defense, your own offense, the guys are still working hard, but they're not going to give you the.
It's different than live reps.
100%.
It's completely different.
All right, Lewis going to kick this one off. Back to return should be Williams. Williams going to take this one up 20-something, maybe just about the 30. And we got a first down for the Beefs here.
First down for the Beefeaters here. 28 seconds left to go. Beefeaters, new quarterback coming in here.
10, Brady Miller.
Yep.
Yep. I hung out a bit this week at the Tuesday and Thursday practice. And
This kid's got an arm.
Yeah, definitely, obviously a bit of a bigger body on the guy too, right?
Yeah.
So could be interesting to see how the pace change up here. Putting it in the air right away, looking to hit number 84, Carson Douglas. And just a little underthrown here. Coach hits the deck too early.
Yeah, just a smidgen.
Yeah. Yeah, when Douglas having to drop down to his knees in an effort to try and make that catch. That big body QB might be nice just to see him go for a little trot here and make something of it.
I'm not sure he's the running type.
Got Rosie Yellow and Dyer in the backfield. Dyer looking a little hungry right now. He's going to stay in for protection. Ball's in the air, and we've got overthrown. That would have been to Jagger Horse. No, that's number 13, Seghetti. And
That's the end of the third quarter, Adam.
And we'll bring out the punt team. So punter, we're going to switch ends first.
We're going to switch ends first. So 2 scores in the third quarter, both by the Saints. 30-point lead here for St. Clair.
Imagine you'll probably see St. Clair continuing to roll in other players, getting them some live reps. And with the Beefs, we're going to just continue to just put the work in and make something.
Yeah, there's no way I'm letting my quarterback take another snap the rest of the game.
Yeah.
The way he came off that last
Yeah, that looked that little hyperextension on that arm.
Yeah.
Would have been his left, not his throwing arm, but still we need that other arm for protection.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. From somebody who's had a number of shoulder things, it's it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It hurts.
So interesting, we bring in 10, Brady Miller, new quarterback, go to the air 2 times, obviously trying something a little bit new.
Yeah.
And decent arm on him, good looking ball, obviously just a little underthrown, a little overthrown. So, but as an offensive player, it's tough when you haven't been in for 45 minutes here.
Yeah.
And then
Brevard's had a great day punting the ball.
St. Kitts Park on the return here. And he's going to get tackled by 15. No, 15 slides off too.
That's a great tackle by 14.
Yeah, that's
Brevard.
That's Brevard.
There you go.
Brevard
Now,
coming.
hey, cue it up, Steph. Cue it up, Stephanie.
There we go.
Okay.
Officially the first of the season here.
This is a great tackle. You know, I play the kicker position. I respect kickers. Kickers are people too. You know, this is a great job for Brevard making the tackle. And if you ever want to know what coach looks like, there pretty much is.
We'll get a camera shot here in a second here, Coach. All right, so back to the action here. Obviously, we do have, I'm assuming we're going to have a new quarterback in. We absolutely
number 1,
do.
I believe. Yeah.
That's going to be Matthew Gwinnett. Obviously, we talked about that earlier. Motion from 87 across the field. We're going to give this one to number 20, who's going to go for a little run down the field, make a couple of guys miss, and get himself about a 15-yard, maybe almost 20-yard carry here, Coach. And that's Jesse Barella. But we've got 1, 2 flags in the backfield.
2 flags in the backfield.
So what do we get here? We get a hold? Yeah,
absolutely.
And then I'm assuming they either saw the same thing or there was another hold back there.
I think it's the same thing. Yeah, they're not even discussing it. They just want it down.
Yeah.
Holding call against St. Clair here. Back 10 yards. You're going to have first down. Adam, fourth quarter here. Not only will we be here for all the London games, London home games, our crew has the opportunity to do some out-of-town games this year.
Absolutely. So on hopefully they'll be on the CGFL TV website for the next ones. But yeah, you'll catch us here for all the home games for the Beefs, live from Citywide. Our same crew will be traveling down the 401 to the 403, handling a bunch of Hurricanes, or AKA Canes TV games this year as well too, and hang out at Tim Hortons Field a little bit. So yeah, we did get a hold against the Saints.
Piling on.
Yeah, unnecessary piling on first down.
So after this play, we'll kind of talk about what's going to be special about our first broadcast in Hamilton.
Absolutely. So Gwinnett under center is going to give this one off to 20, but man, is he tackled right away by 42. Logan Clyde.
Yeah.
Beautiful. And hard run from number 20, Jesse Barella, but yeah, 42 sniffed this one out right away. 93 was right behind him, ready to help as well too. That's Rouse, who we haven't said his name a whole lot since the first quarter. But yeah, great defensive play.
Jesse Barella, if I remember correctly, is an Essex Raven.
Oh, okay, makes sense. I mean, if you're an Essex Raven and you come in and you stay there and go to school, either at St. Clair College or Lancer, Saints is obviously a great option for you if you're out that way. So here we go, Gwinnett with Barella behind him. Barella's going to stay in. Gwinnett's putting this one downfield. He's got 11 in his sights, 11 just through his hand here, Coach. That's John Baya. Wow.
John Baya from RMC in London.
That's a nice throw.
Yeah, that's a really nice throw.
He's got his guy beat by a couple of yards, too. That's probably a house call if that's caught. Yeah. Unless, I mean, we had this guy closing, but I don't think there was enough space.
No, he would have walked in.
100%. So the punt return team is coming out, and you know, as we're prepping for this, Coach, yeah, we will be next week in Hamilton. Pretty cool thing for their first game of the season, if you want to explain that.
Yeah, they're trying to set the attendance record for the CGFL, which Hamilton currently holds, and entrance fees are discounted to $5.
Nice.
So that's the first thing. But all the proceeds from the game are going to be split into 2 really, really worthy causes. As Hamilton's or St. Clair's going for.
Yeah, we're just going for this. So go easy now. Almost go offside here. We're trying to see what the defense is doing.
Yeah, they're just freeze call. Nobody's going.
Great job, defense. Delay a game. Or
timeout.
Get a timeout. Yeah.
So yeah, we'll kind of go back into it. Two organizations that the Hurricanes support is Hamilton In and Out of the Cold and Hamilton Food for Kids.
Nice.
So the Food for Kids program, I personally know a little bit more about. My son's been involved with that. They pack lunches and supply food to kids in school that may not otherwise have it. And And I know last year, talking with my son, they helped over 1,200 kids.
Wow.
So it is a big program that a lot of people volunteer for, not just the Hurricanes, but that's kind of one of them that is near and dear to their hearts. So it's a great opportunity for basically they're splitting the gate at that point, and half goes to these guys, half goes to the others. So support the game. If you're interested in tickets, please contact the Hamilton Hurricanes. It is a $5 cover to get in. Normally it's a $15 game for most places in Ontario. And it's just a really, really great opportunity. I'd love to see these guys set the record.
Oh, yeah.
And not only that, but the Hamilton Tiger Cats are involved in next Saturday as well.
Nice. Well, Miller going to give this one to LJ Dyer. So we've still got Brady Miller at the helm here, Coach. And, of course, here's the great thing. Who are the Hurricanes playing next week? Your London Beefeaters.
The London Beefeaters, exactly. So it's the Beefeaters that have decided to, let's set the record. Great cause. Let's do this. Let's get everybody involved. So I'd encourage everybody to, as much as we love people watching us stream. But I encourage everybody to be down in Tim Hortons Field next Saturday.
100%. Watch the stream afterwards. Drive, to get from here, from London to Tim Field, hour and a half, maybe hour and 40. It's not that bad.
Hour and 40 minutes to the field.
Yep. And then get there early because you're going to have to find some parking. But how cool would it be? Obviously, we're Beefs TV right now, so come catch your Beefs live at Tim Hortons Field. It's a great opportunity. And here's the other thing, too, is sure, they discounted the ticket to $5, but why not throw that extra 10 in the pot when you get to the gate anyways? It's all going to a great cause. We're going to be actually broadcasting from the opposite side of the field next week so that we can show the crowd, how big it is from our side. So normally we'll be on the field on the crowd side, but that's the plan next week is that we can be across there. So you get to catch a little Beefeater action. And that pass there, it's intended for Seghetti again here, Coach. Double covered.
I thought 3 got there early on that one. He definitely got there early.
Yeah, when you get the I didn't do it hands.
Yeah,
that's
100% you did it.
I'd like a new graphic on the screen. The Coach Melrose's I didn't do it hands award.
That's something to work on.
Got to work on something. Yeah, exactly.
Get to see my ugly mug, And I say kickers are people too, because they absolutely are in the Canadian game. Just to finish my Coach Ronism, if you don't have a kicker, it's going to come back to bite you in the butt at some point.
100%.
They are in the Canadian game, the punting.
Well, it's a third of the game in most cases, right?
It really is.
So Saints looking like they're about to send the house right now. Brady Miller's going to give this ball to LJ Dyer. LJ Dyer's getting taken down in the backfield here for no gain or a short loss.
Yeah, there's been no. They haven't. One of the staples for the Beefeaters is running that power, and there's been no separation of the linemen being able to get to the double team and everything else. So now we got flags.
Yeah. So 95, who is Ashton Weber, I believe, running his mouth here, and we had the St. Clair Saints guys doing the classic, bro, look at this scoreboard, and 95 just kept running his mouth, and the ref was literally right there. So you're going to get that flag every single time.
No, it's against the Saints.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because there was a player who was inside still that wasn't letting go.
Right.
And as the wind stopped and the sun starts to come out of nowhere, it's been a really, really cloudy, windy day here.
Yeah. This could be a nice little calm before the Thunder God shows up here, Coach. Here we go. So we got a new set of downs here. We've moved the sticks. Let's refresh. We still got Brady Miller. We've got LJ Dyer in the backfield. I believe Rosiello to his right now.
They're coming right now.
Here we go. Miller's looking downfield. Miller's got a nice connection
catch
here. That's going to make it right to Jagger Horst. Familiar name. Should be a 2nd and 2, 2nd and 3 at this point.
That was a great route, just a sit-down route. And does a nice job of delivering it. We see some substitution changes coming across. Beefeaters break the huddle. 2x2 with a fullback in there.
Miller's having a look. He's got Douglas. Nope, he's going to pull this one. He's going to hit. Oh, would have been nice to roast yellow.
Yeah, they're trying to get that fullback to leak again. And that's
When you see him come just down the line, it's just a little either overthrown or he wasn't running hard enough. Choose your poison.
he was gonna. If he doesn't, I think he gets lit up there a little bit because there was some pressure coming. It might have been that you had to get rid of it a little bit before you wanted to. They're down to 3 here, Adam.
Yeah, like he pulled it quick too. I mean, we're obviously not watching the replay. We pulled it quick because that end was coming hard. I think 70 on the outside here.
Yeah, they're coming again.
Here we go. Dyer, going to give it to him. Dyer trying to squeak up the middle. Not going to be there. It's been a turnover on downs for the Saints. Be 1st and 10. Reset the chains here.
Beefeaters got some stuff to work on. To
100%.
get ready for Hamilton. Hamilton, the Beefeaters going down to Hamilton is that has been their house of horrors for years. They traditionally play them very, very difficult there. London, or when Hamilton comes to London, it seems to be complete opposite.
Yeah.
I think last year, the score in the game was 13-12 or something like that.
Yeah.
So we're expecting a very close, very well-played football game next week.
Yeah, so if you look at the 2 Hamilton games last year, the first game here, it was 41-6 for the Beefs.
Yeah.
But then when they went to Hamilton, they was still won, but it was only 2013. So a much closer game when we were in Hamilton last year. So you get that home field advantage, and I think we got a timeout.
Timeout for St. Clair. Somebody they pointed towards the green, so St. Clair, I believe, is using the timeout here.
Well, 8:46 left in this game, Coach. Obviously, we've been rolling in. Got a new quarterback for the Beefs right now. Still got LJ Dyer in the backfield. We've seen Rosiello getting used a little bit too, and obviously we're on defense right now. But it'd be nice for the Beefs to get a stop here, just so we can get the offense back on the field, and
positive momentum for next week, because that's what you have to do. At the end of today, you're going to know, hey, look, we've got some work to do. It's.
Well, and you can see even we're in earshot of Coach right now. We've got Gwinnett. We'll get back to that in a second. Nice ball downfield. Connects with number 14 for the Saints. That's Bumbaco. That'll be a first down. But I was just saying, Coach Schneider on the sidelines right now, just amping up his line.
Yeah.
Having a chat with them, just saying, hey guys, obviously we've got some stuff to work on, and that's all you can really do at this point is just point out. Here's what we know, here's what we can do, and here's what we need to do.
Well, and that's the thing. You're going to use this week to make some adjustments, to make some coaching. And film never lies. It tells you exactly what you are.
Yeah.
And the Beefeaters need to work on some timing. And they need some more timing going on their offense.
Barrett Lynch coming off right now. Looks like a leg issue. We've got a 1st and 10 for the Saints. Gwinnett still taking the snaps.
New running back.
New running back, number 30. But we're going to give that to the Jetman. Number 11 is going to take all the way to the side. Going to go out around the 25-yard line. Aromo.
Oh, sorry.
No, I'm sorry, the new running back. 11, yeah, you were right, John Baya. But the new running back is, in brackets, Rome. We're going to go with Rome.
So again, 8-10 left in the game, 30-point lead for the Saints. 1st and 10, ball's at the 25-yard line, Adam.
Yeah, and I think you're going to just see, obviously we got a new running back in the game. We got fresh legs. I think we're going to see, we're probably going to give it to him at some point. Oh, bad exchange, loss of a couple of yards here, Coach.
They're trying to do that Joker ISO, which is, that's that fake that jet motion, and then you're just trying to come back underneath it. So you're trying to get the eyes moving with the jet, trying to get a linebacker to bump out, and that time the Beefeaters stay home, play it tight, and 2nd down and 12.
All right, just over 7 minutes left here on Beefs TV in this fourth quarter action between your London Beefeaters and St. Clair, visiting St. Clair Saints. I bet you we see them either giving it back to Rome here again, Coach. Obviously, we want to give them some game reps. But nope, Gwinnett's going to draw it back. Oh, we got 27 coming in hard on the pressure. Makes 2 men miss. Gwinnett's just going to keep it at this point, take it to the boundary side, and he's going to get brought down, probably get himself a gain of about 6 or 7 yards here, Coach, based on the zebra on the far side.
Yeah, gain of about, he got about 10 of it back. You know, I think you're looking at about a 3rd down and about 2 here for the Saints.
No, well, they're going to mark it way back.
Oh, okay.
So 3rd and 5.
Yeah. I thought he got up, you know.
Yeah, I was with you on that one. But I also forgot they were well behind, right? It was 2nd and 13 or something, so.
3rd down and 5. Oh, okay, so there, he stepped out of bounds because the clock was stopped. I don't know what happened there. Moved it back 10 yards.
From the point.
So it was after the play because they're still counting the down.
Yeah. All right.
3rd down and
15.
15 here. Okay. The one thing that we're going to learn out of this today is the Saints have a lot of speed to the edges.
Yeah, absolutely. And we've actually, you know what, in this drive, in the Saints drive, sorry, that ball's going to go way out of bounds, but the amount of pressure we've been seeing from the Beefs D-line and the outside blitz has been really nice too. We've actually been seeing a fair bit of pressure coming in, probably the most we've seen all game. Obviously, you don't
call it what it is. The backups are in for the most part, but they still the offensive line is still in there. You're still repping your ones on the offensive line. We see a lot of substitution changes happening on the defensive side of the ball as well.
Yeah, absolutely. We're going to have Miller coming back in, too. I'm assuming he's probably going to wrap up the game. Balthazar is the only other quarterback listed on the Beefs depth chart. We've also got maybe you running back, too. Is that Elijah Prosper?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, Miller's going to hit. No good.
I think he caught it. Then he went down.
It might have hit the deck first.
Number 9.
Yeah, he kind of scoops it in. That's Gall, Tavis Gall.
Tavis, okay.
Yeah, it looks loose.
They're giving him the catch. Okay. Catch for minus 7.
So 2nd and 17-ish?
Yeah. Tavis next time. Go the other way.
Yeah. We need to go upfield. 5.5 here on Beefs TV, live from Citywide Field here in London, Ontario. Your London Beefeaters 7 and visiting St. Clair Saints 37 with Miller at the helm right now. 3 to the boundary. Miller's going to put this one in the air. He's going to throw that right in front of us right here. It was looking like he was trying to find Douglas, but Douglas was just a little bit behind that ball, Coach. Nice ball, though.
Yeah, nice ball. A little bit too far. Twice he's a little bit overthrowing it there. Beefeaters bring the punt unit out.
All right. So 5:11 left here, Coach. So we'll see Rivard pop this one in the air, and then, Beefs defense go back to work.
Late substitutions for the Beefeaters coming on.
Yeah, 33 coming in. That's Caleb Decker. Let's see Mr. Rivard put his foot to work.
Yeah, we both know Brayton. There's not a fake punt coming.
Yeah. Mind you, it was nice seeing him involved in that tackle earlier.
Yeah,
I think did we give him the kickers or people too for the tackle?
Yeah, we did.
Yes, we did. Yeah,
we absolutely did.
Yeah. And we've got
full start
procedure London, so we'll add 5 more yards back on this one.
Sure.
Do we just take a safety? Take a safety at this point?
No, you're at the 17.
Yeah.
That's a lot,
Well, wind at your back too.
Wind's at your back. He's had a great day punting. He really has. And I don't usually call punters kickers.
Right. That's true.
That
That's
is-
true.
that is a Coach Rona's.
Yeah, that's it.
Punters, punters are not kickers. Kickers are people. But when you're the punter / kicker and you make a tackle, you get the kickers are people too.
This one's
Great
away.
punt.
Oh,
Yeah.
big old block from behind.
That's coming back.
14 going to take this one up the field, but that's going to be all for nothing from Baco.
And another one downfield as well, potentially.
And we got a helmet coming off on the way down on 42 here too.
Wow, there's
so
somebody sitting on top of him.
Clyde,
that had
yeah.
a lot to do with that.
yeah, absolutely. So a little bit of I would say no, you can't even sugarcoat that. That was a really bad block.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
not a that was not a good play. So it's going back
Oh,
from the spot of the foul.
I'll be back.
From the spot of the foul, it's going to go back 15 yards. So it should be, because the block happened about the 50, so it should be around the 35-yard line here. As we see the storm clouds coming in from the west here at Citywide. Ball is at the 35-yard line, first down for the Saints. Again, we thank you very much for joining us here. Next week, hopefully, we will be on the CJFL link. But right now, thank you for joining us on Beefs TV, on London Football TV. Hit the like and subscribe button. We've got some great content out there from Junior Mustangs and some other Beefeater stuff as well. Inside handoff, number 36, carrying the ball. That's number 36 for the Saints at running back. Don't have him listed. So unfortunately, we have an injured Saints player behind the play. It was a good gain of about 15 yards. First down for the Saints. Ball's at the 50. Injury timeout here. First game broadcast. Few glitches. They happened during the game. It was raining. Cameraman's 20 feet in the air. It happens. Hello, Adam.
Hey, man. Well, it's important to be able to go and.
Remember we were talking about the IQ of the cameraman?
Now I'll give him credit. I did. He knows how to follow the playbook. I said if it starts raining, come down right away, and we'll put the cover on the camera. So
Started raining.
not bad.
Came down right away.
Yeah.
Cover went on the camera.
Yeah, so we're back in action here for the last 4.5 minutes here from Citywide Field. Gwinnett is going to take this snap. It's going to give it to number
Baya.
11, Baya, who's going to get this one up well past the line of scrimmage, maybe for a first down or just short of one here, Coach.
It's going to be really close to the first down. I thought he got it. But looking at the spot, it's going to be short for about a yard.
Yeah, so 2nd and 1, so we'll probably see they're probably just going to walk right up here, do the same thing, bring in the protection, just bang it up the middle. The Rhino, Dino, dump truck package, whatever you want to call it.
Saints are at home next week, I believe, against Quinty.
Well, that's a ride for Quinty. Here we go. Gwinnett actually is going to give it to the running back, number 20, Varela, who is going to have a nice healthy run of his own. First down, Saints.
Big run from number 20. They're 4 deep at running back. Really, they're the depth of this team is very, very good.
Well, I mean, really, we didn't see much out of Rome, only because it was a bad handoff. But, Gage was solid. Harris is solid. Doyle, Marshall, you're going to see a whole lot of him all season. And Barella's, I mean, look at that. That was a nice, strong run just now. Right, so we got 3 on the bottom side of your field right now, 2 to the boundary. Same sort of look. Gwinnett under center. Snap's good. He's going to pitch this one out to Barella. Barella's going to take this one boundary side. And a big old tackle from 25. Oh, easy now, 25. Taiwo, semi.
Thought there was a hold there that wasn't called.
Yeah, we heard somebody yelling, that's a hold.
That's because it is a hold.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm pointing at the screen of where it was.
Yeah.
You can't see that, but
I've been wanting to make a highlight reel for the longest time of just clips from when we're filming of parents and people yelling, holding, holding. Because it's like if you go to a soccer game, you know what you're going to hear all the time from the parents? Pressure, pressure.
Yeah.
When you go to a football game, all you hear, especially if you know there's lineman parents in the.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the lineman parents always yell holding. All right.
And really, depending on the age of kids that you're playing, you could literally call holding on every play.
Oh, yeah,
If you
100%.
wanted to. But
Yeah.
there's been a few that have been like, that's a hold.
Yeah. We got Gwinnett and Barella. Barella's going to take this one right up the middle.
Big stick from the linebacker.
Yeah,
number
absolutely.
35.
35. Great tackle, Caleb Decker. Coming in right now, big old 99, Devin Fry. Coming to relieve somebody on the D-line. Yep, so that's 94 coming off. Liam Harrison's getting a little breathe of air.
Again, let's make sure that we get as many players in, get some real live action. Again, like it's a 37-7 game. There's going to be adjustments. I expect a very different intensity out of the Beefeaters next week.
Well, I think Liam Harrison is from England, actually.
Yes.
I was just thinking about that. We were filming headshots the other day. Gwinnett's going to toss this one. Nope. Not there. Just absolutely rolls off that tackle and then just misses Barella. But was it 99 on the tackle that missed? We could see the replay if it's there, maybe.
I thought it was 37 coming up the middle. 37 or 97. It was a 7-minute.
Okay. Well, regardless, here comes the Beefs offense, coach. And we've got 24.
Braid's coming in at quarterback.
Jesse King back at running back. And we do have Balthazar at quarterback. Okay. So, you know what? I think it's
Teaching moments.
Yeah, Fairbairn obviously he's your number one for sure. But Miller, a big body, decent arm on him. It would be interesting to see what Balthazar does now. And of course, we've got Jesse King back at running back as well. So we're going to give this to Jesse King. Jesse King's going to take it up the middle. Actually, nice run. Getting himself above 5 yards.
Yeah, Jesse King's like I said, a little bit different of a back than LJ Dyer. He's not the explosive back, but he's a lot thicker.
Yeah, absolutely.
He brings a load. He was the lead back of the Hurricanes last year. So he's coming over to London this year. Got 6 on that. Second down on the boat. We're going to call it 4 here, Adam.
Absolutely. So Balthazar looking comfortable coming in late in the game. King behind him. Snap's good. We got a little fake jet motion, and we're going to give it back to King, who's absolutely going to crush this one for a first down, coach. Nice run.
Yeah, really good run. Again, gain of about 10 on that. Needed 4 and got a good gain.
Oh, I like the angle, too. Beautiful. See, the fun thing about being on the player side is sometimes you get players walking in front of us here, Coach. Balthazar barking out orders. Going to give it back. No, he's going to pull it. Balthazar's coming all the way over to the boundary side. He's got a decent block from Douglas, and he's going to hustle this one all the way down to the 40-yard. That's a great play, but that might have been a hold back here. Let's have a look at it, Coach. Here it is on the replay.
Yeah, they're calling the hold.
A little pancake, or was it
no,
on Douglas?
No, it wasn't on Douglas. It was on the inside one.
Okay. Dang. All right. Well, hey, welcome to the game, Mr. Ethan Balthazar. That's a great run, regardless of the hold.
Yeah, exactly. So, it's a great run. He's a big, strong-looking, athletic-looking quarterback.
Yeah, 6'2", 200 pounds.
Yeah, he looks the part. I think he's a younger kid as well.
Makes sense. So, $1:16 left on the clock here, Coach. Beefs have both timeouts. Saints with 1. Whether we see them use them or not, just to juice up a little bit of time here. Jesse King in the backfield again, too. Rosiello coming a little crosser. Balthazar is going to put this one in the air, and it's picked by number 23 of the Saints. That's Brandon Vecchio. There is a flag back and 1-2 flags back here. And we got a player down too, Coach. I mean, it's tough to see with all these bodies. That was just Jagger Horse still on the ground. All right. And we got a little, some words being exchanged.
Well, that's what happens.
A little camaraderie here at the end of the game. Yeah, absolutely. It's one of those times where you're just like, oh, I wonder how the handshakes are going to go, Coach.
They're going to go.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing. No one's going to do anything stupid. That's
and I'll give, having coached under Coach Matt Snyder plenty of times as well too, is I'll give him credit. One of the things he works on is sideline composure, and no different than, hey, if you have one big play, or let's all just calm down, because guess what? There's still a lot of football to be played at this point. So a little bit of cheering going on here on the Saints side of things. The refs are just separating everybody. It's always funny when there's just the little orange pylons on the ground that are basically the quote-unquote line that are supposed to separate everybody. So
when the Windsor, the St. Clair refs, everyone are standing on the center field.
Gwinnett's going to toss this one out to 30. That's Rome, who we talked about earlier with the bad exchange. Nice, good set of wheels on him too. He's going to get that one maybe for a short gain.
Yeah, there's not really a secret of what they tried to do. They've outflanked the Beefeaters, and they've done a good job of it all game.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, as we mentioned again here too before the broadcast kind of wraps up here, guys, 46 seconds left in this game. Gwinnett's still at the helm. Obviously, definitely join us for next week's action. Obviously, we'll be calling the Beefeaters and the Hurricanes at the Hurricanes barn. And let's get through this play here, Coach. 3 up to the field on the lower side of your screen. Oh, snaps high. Gwinnett's going to probably fall on it. Nope, he's going to pick this one up. He's got a little bit of pressure coming. He's having a look downfield. And he is going to get rid of it. He's going to hit 88. 88 is going to maybe get off the tackle. No, we got a bunch of guys in here. So 88 on the reception here, Coach. That's going to be Riley Segriff. We're going to get a piling on from the referee with the earpiece in.
And let's be fair. It was. This is 100%. I don't know what that flag is for, though. This one's definitely for piling on.
Yeah. Well, and you know what? Fun fact, all the refs have walkies on today, so they must be communicating back with the head ref. Now, this may be new here in London. I know that all of the teams here have, like, the DC has a headset with the middle linebacker. The defensive quarterback's got a headset with the OC. So the technology on the wireless side of things has gotten a lot better. So, I mean, that helps, because normally we have referees next to us screaming at each other trying to get numbers and stuff like that. If they can just chat real easy, then that's a heck of a lot easier for them. So I'll have to talk with Mr. Trevor about that to get the lowdown.
So it was an eligible man downfield, but then you had the pilot on.
Gotcha. So offsetting?
First down for St. Clair, moving up 5 yards.
Okay.
21 seconds left to go in the ball game here.
And that's going to give this ball to Rome. Rome's going to hit the middle. And we'll just chew some clock down. 16 seconds left, 37-7 for the visiting St. Clair Saints.
So this would be the last play of the game. Once the ball is set, then you'll have 20 seconds to snap it.
Probably a classy thing to do here would be to knee this one out just to keep everything nice and calm, but you never know what we end up seeing here, Coach.
I think you're just going to see the knees coming out here. Yeah, with the energy, there's no sense of urgency or anything else.
Yeah, so clock just ran down to zeros. We're going to get a knee out here, and it's going to be a W for the visiting St. Clair Saints. That is the ball game. 37-7 is your final live from Citywide on Beefs TV. Ron, run it down for me. What are your final thoughts on the game?
Well, the Saints are who we thought they were. The Beefeaters have some work to do. This was the first game for both teams, and there's a lot of positives that you can take out of this. Regardless, the score kind of got away from you a little bit here.
Yeah.
It does happen from time to time. Now, what you need to do is, okay, well, this is what it is. We have some stuff to work on. Beefeaters need to work on, some timing and some execution things. I think they're going to be fine.
Yeah.
You know, there's talent on these ball clubs, on both of these ball clubs. And, you know, barring what happens up in Ottawa at 7 o'clock tonight, will it be these two teams again playing in October for the right to host? You know, that's what it's been the last 3 years. And, you know, to expect something different, I'm not sure. I really don't know. So we're gonna see. We're waiting to see as the rain starts to come down. Now a little bit harder. At least it waited to the very end of the game.
Yeah.
Adam, I'm looking forward to next weekend.
Yeah, I think, you know what, I think it's going to be a really cool event next weekend. Obviously, it gives us a chance to, you know, being the fact that we're involved with both these clubs, with the Canes and the
Yeah.
Beefs. It'll be really nice to obviously go call both the games. It'll be Canes TV next week, live on CJFL. And I think it'll be interesting to just see the changes that we make. You know, I think on offense, if we talk about the Beefs, we saw a lot of good on the offense and a couple of big plays, some decent connections. I think, you know, we got to see pretty good stuff out of all three quarterbacks. We saw a good bunch out of all their running backs too. So some timing issues, right? Need to clean up a few things. We got some yapping going on over here, which is to be expected in the handshake line. But I think defensively, it's working on contain. I think it's just, you know, and we got to kill these high tackles. And there's, you know, as a defensive coach myself, I hate seeing body check tackles. We're not wearing skates right now. We're not holding hockey sticks. You know, get through the legs, get through the boards, make a tackle. There's too much of this. You know, problem is you watch the NFL and you see guys that don't want to go to the ground, but that's not what this is. So let's make real good, hard Canadian football tackles, right? So. Regardless, it's been a beautiful day. Luckily, the rain held off for us as long as it could here, Coach. So for Ron Ferwerda, our producer Stephanie, score and stats guy Simon, camera guy 2 Nathan, and camera guy 1 Camden up on the lift. My name is Adam Melrose, and for Ron and I, we'll see you all next week on Canes TV in Hamilton, Ontario.